was that?
It was frightening, wasn't it?
It was horror.
That's what all the songs on this CD set are about.
Oh, gee, what was that?
It was frightening, wasn't it?
It was horror.
That's what all the songs on this CD set are about. Horror.
Are you saying that every song on this CD album has to do with horror?
You bet I am. 800 songs on 300 CDs.
That's
All about horror.
You think I'm mad? Perhaps I am. Dance to that. Dance to that. This isn't science. It's more like black magic. To a new world of gods and monsters.
Hello everybody and welcome to this show. Okay, so we were originally supposed to have a lot more guests come aboard, but a lot of them couldn't make it. So it's just me, and we're also going to probably have Win join us and later Mark. So it'll just be the three of us. Although Kaiju Kim, if you want to come aboard to join us, by all means, you're welcome. I can just invite you to the live chat. Just get me through Discord, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah. So this is originally this was going to be a lot more elaborate, but due to the cancellations, I'm just going to make it an easy stream. So if you're here for the Bride of Frankenstein bit, we will not be getting to that right away. Maybe within the next half an hour at the earliest. But yeah, let's see who is in the chat right now. We have Goji Shay and Warrior Keen. It's good to see you again, Warrior Keen. Sorry I missed the last show. I was psyched for this one, though. And I hope you're psyched because, yeah, I came very close to canceling this one. So... but yeah, let me just inform the other two guests. Okay. And you know what? I know that I've been yelled at in the past for not having the best streams imaginable. But in all honesty, I'm not the most charismatic guy out there. So it's really hard to do this. Okay. We're live, so come aboard. And also, I've seen other live streams that had way worse dealings, for lack of a better term. For example, as much as I love Hell of a Boss, that animated series, I have to admit, like, you know, when you try to join a live stream of theirs, it's like an hour wait. I know you guys had to wait for 5 minutes, but, you know, there's way worse. Oh, we got somebody. Who dares join us? Oh, here. Hey, Win.
Hello.
Hi.
Pardon my delay.
Hey, Win. So, okay, so we just started, and this is going to be a very simple live stream. I'm informing our third guest, Mark, whenever he wants to come aboard. So that's going to be a half an hour, so it's just you and me for the moment, so.
Okay.
Indeed. So how have you been doing, Win?
Doing all right. More or less moving on now, since some dishes are being washed in the background, but I can't really complain.
Okay, so yeah, we should be good. So originally Brayton was supposed to join me as the co-host, but unfortunately he had to bow out for important reasons. He's in a plane crash. He currently is texting me from the falling plane. Oh no, that was a terrible joke. But since he's not going to be here, how do you feel about doing a short feature first before we go into the main feature?
Okay, works for me.
Okay, and I don't know how everyone's going to feel about this, but this was something that I wanted to do, but then Brayton said no. To watch the Frankenstein-based episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Life as a Masquerade.
You know what? Why not?
Okay, yeah, why?
That one.
Yeah, why not? So hopefully Mark can join us in a little bit, but in the meantime, we got plenty of other things to chat. So, but no, as I was saying, yeah, we came very close to not doing. I came very close to canceling this stream, and in the future, if there are last-minute cancellations, you'll all understand why. But yeah, let's see what we got for. Working says, "Hey Raf, sorry I missed the last show. I'm psyched for this one though." Oh yeah, I read that. I always have fun on your streams, Raf. Thank you, Goji Shay. The trick is to have other people to do all the talking entertaining for you. That's my strategy. Well, I'm not that good, especially since I get so nervous. Again, Goji Shay and Warrior King says hello to you, Win. S452, he says, "Greetings, Ref. How are you doing? I was in the middle of playing Gears of War's Tactics until I got the alert that you were doing Bride of Frankenstein. Had to join. All right. Oh, yeah. One moment. I am terrible at multitasking, so sorry about the kind of slow bits here and there."
You're good.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Win. You are the best hype man ever, so... Oh. Okay, yeah, and hold on, we might have another group of guests to come in, so let me bring in the chat. So, okay, copied. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, and okay. Thank God we have the scary crickets in the background that kind of keep everything nice. So, professionalism, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. Raph, check your messages from Laura. Okay, we are trying. Okay, yeah, don't worry, I just sent you the links. So we might have Laura and Nick join us for a little bit. They can't be here all night because they have their own little baby Gappa to attend. So.
That is valid.
Yes. So yeah, they'll explain a little more. So yes, Halloween Power Ranger specials for the win, says Warrior King. All right, excellent. So, all right. So let me hold on. Now, unfortunately, we can't play any of these things live on the YouTube itself for obvious reasons. But we do have links that are readily available for everyone to see and join. So it's going to make things a little easier that way. But yeah. Anyways, so yeah, October got away from me. I thought I had a lot more time. And even though I did a crap ton of like fan art and other illustrations, I'm honestly surprised how quickly things pass by. So I wasn't able to do as many live streams as possible. I know me and Brayton, we've been doing a lot of horror movie watches across the month on my Twitch channel. And even though in a lot of those episodes related to the movie Graveyard Shift are not available right now, except for our current episode on The Wicker Man, know that a lot of those episodes are going to be repurposed as podcasts later on. And hey, we got another one. So hey there, Laura, Nick, and Griffin. Hello?
Hello.
Hi. So yeah, so guys, thank you for joining me, even though I know you guys won't be able to be here for the whole night. So.
Oh yeah, no, thank you for inviting us, and I know Laura and I will be playing Baby Swap as it goes through the night. So it's the both of us. We're just switching off and on as we need to.
Okay.
Oh yes, I definitely hear the wee one.
Yes. So, and is there any significance you named the baby after a mythical protoceratopsian winged life form?
There's, I guess a couple things. There was, what was the Godzilla movie? Yes, he's named after the Megagira ship.
Oh, okay.
And he also coincidentally, the name seemed to happen up again. We went to what'd you call it, like a minor league hockey game? Like a minor league hockey game, and we saw the name there again, and it just kind of stuck.
Okay, and Griffin is just a beautiful name in general. So, and also, the mythical creature again. So.
Yes.
Yeah, so, and I still owe you, I promised I'd make some kind of Pachimon style pictures, so in the future, send me pictures of your babies, and I'll, graph giant monster wings on him and have him fly across the city or something.
Oh, that'll be amazing. Thank you.
Yes, so he'll attack any city of your choice. Watch out, New York! To grow Ghostbusters too. But how have you been guys doing this Halloween month?
Oh, we've been doing good. We just finished handing out some candy, and just really taking care of him, giving him we got him a little mini Godzilla outfit.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Or no, his uncle got him a Godzilla and a Kong outfit, and Godzilla fits. So he's Godzilla.
Oh, that is cute.
Yes, so yeah, I'm tempted to share that. So where would I find that? No, let's not. Yeah, let's not go crazy in image sharing right now. So the last thing. What's up?
Laura says you could share the picture.
Okay. Then then I shall. Oh my God, that is adorable. Yeah, I have to share it. Okay, let me download it first. Oh yeah, and I hear it right now. So, okay, little baby Griffin goes into the Frankenstein folder. Okay, you're a little monster. Okay. All right, let me see if I can quickly put it on screen because I don't want to do the share screen right away. So. Okay, so, and, yeah, we, again, sorry, I know I promised you guys we do a Return of the Living Dead live watch, but like I said, October got away from me.
Oh, no big deal. Things happen, it's fine.
Yeah, so, but yeah, we'll definitely try to do that maybe towards the end of the year or sometime, maybe next Halloween at the very latest. Oh, so, yeah, but no, hold on, let's find a little, okay, there's Griffin, put him on. Oh, I love OBS, but it is not the best for quick sharing. Okay, alright, there we go. Hold on. Let me remove Bride of Frankenstein text. And there is on the screen little Griffin and size comparison. He's that big. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the world's largest baby. Okay, yeah, it's a little silly, but yeah, there he is with his little Godzilla costume on a very comfortable looking couch / blanket, and behind him is a Tonka truck, toy boat behind him. So, yeah, so the King Kong,
yes, that's scale.
Yeah, it is up to scale. So that's a very large baby. If you squint, you can see Nick and Laura inside the car itself driving it. Okay, so, but yeah, and anyway, so have you guys watched any interesting new or watched any new or revisited any horror movies of late?
Oh, that's a good question. I think we haven't had, as for us ourselves, we haven't had too much time. We watched our usual, Laura and I, as for ourselves, we always have the tradition of watching, I guess I usually pick Return of the Living Dead or Halloween 3. Those are probably my two favorite just classic horror movies. And then Laura always picks Ernest Scared Stupid. So we watch those. What about you guys? And sorry if you both said it a little bit before. I was busy and couldn't hear it.
Yeah, no, we it's funny. I've been, other than the live watches I've been doing with Brayton, I haven't really had a chance to sit down and watch any new horror movies, which is something I try to do every year. I know last year I was very good at being on top of monster movies. But the show we do on Twitter, the movie Graveyard Shift, it's basically Brayton introduces a movie to me, we watch it, and then we go, oh, sorry about that, everyone saw behind the scenes there. Anyways, and then, what is it? And then we talk about it, and the movies of significance this month, some of them are more psychological horror, so I'll skip over those, but I finally saw the original Wicker Man for the first time. I'm honestly surprised how whimsical it is. It's like so much so that one can almost argue it's not even really a horror movie. But no, we enjoyed it very much. And then, of course, I stumbled upon the fact that there was a planned sequel to The Wicker Man in '87 that would have had giant monsters in it.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, called the Lonesome Lambont Worm, which was basically it takes place right after the events of the first movie, and it takes a more supernatural bent. And of course, the title is representative of a giant dragon that shows up in the third act. But I don't know. There's a really good independently produced radio play, or fan made, I should say, fan made audio play of the Lonesome Lambont Worm. I'm probably saying the title wrong. Sorry about that, everyone. That's on YouTube right now, and it's pretty good. But you can, I don't know. To be honest, I think considering how good the first Wicker Man is and how horrible the remake and the actual official sequel, The Wicker Woman, were, I think it's kind of okay. We didn't have the 1980s crazy equivalent of a sequel. Although, much to Brayton's chagrin, I mentioned that there's been tons of like regular, well-beloved, down-to-earth movies that had planned sequels that were never made, and each of those sequels were like fantasy-based psychodramas. Like Easy Rider was supposed to have a post-apocalyptic sequel where the two lead bikers came back from heaven to battle against mutants in the post-apocalypse. Okay, and and Gladiator famously was going to have a sequel where, you know, he comes back several centuries later towards the end of the Roman Empire to try to stop a tyrant who's directly related to him, and then unfortunately it all screws up and he ends up becoming an immortal living trapped on Earth. So yeah, maybe we'll see. Those are roads best left untraveled. What else did... Oh yeah, we saw Dead of Night, which was like one of the first true horror anthology movies ever made. It's like there's been horror anthologies beforehand, but this one really leaned into like the fantasy, and you know, it wasn't a dream. And that was very good, although being from like early 40s British company, it was a little quaint. So if you're expecting, you know, Creepshow levels of terror and VHS levels of terror, you'll be greatly disappointed, especially since one of the stories in the whole anthology is a pure comedy one. So it almost feels, yeah, even knowing it does have ghostly elements in it. So, oh god, we saw Woman in the Dunes, although that was more of a psychological drama, like, you know, the Coen brothers doing a High and Low, I guess would be the best way to describe it. And then we started, there was another movie we started out with, but I forgot what it is. Oh yeah, Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Another psychological horror, and despite that movie being considered a camp classic, it's definitely a much nastier watch than I would remember it for. I think it's like one of those movies that everyone knows by cultural osmosis, but have never truly seen it. Oh, what's that, Griffin?
Yeah.
You're a big fan of Whatever Happened to Baby Jane?
Apparently he is.
Yes, he's very talkative. Okay. Uh-huh. Joan Crawford was not a very good actress in it. Yes, I agree. Betty Davis took over the show. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Excellent. He gives it 5 stars.
It's like Everything But Joan.
Yes, Everything But Joan. So, and yeah, that's the big funny story behind Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. Joan Crawford, you know, she thought her her co-starring performance behind the titular character played by Betty Davis was going to get her an Oscar. But of course, all she did was just laid in a bed and screamed for mercy, whereas Betty Davis went all crazy, psycho cuckoos for coconut supervillain in that movie. So, Wynn, did you happen to watch anything new this month? Okay. That's okay. When Wynn's ready, she'll come back. But
Oh yeah.
yes.
I was gonna say I think Wynn's muted. Thought she went away.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, everybody. So yeah, when Wynn comes back, we'll ask her if she saw any new movies.
Oh, I'm here. I'm just kind of muting on and off since there's a background noise going on, and StreamYards does not have a push-to-talk feature.
Okay. All right. That's more than okay, Wynn. But yeah, we were just going to ask you if you saw any new horror movies or Halloween-adjacent movies this month.
No, but I did start rewatching the Castlevania series because that show is my jam.
Okay.
And I can't wait till they release the series with Richter Belmont.
Richter. Oh, there's a new season coming up?
Yeah, they had a teaser a long while back. It's just still being animated and made.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I am not too familiar with the whole Castlevania thing. I did see the last season that had Malcolm McDowell as the big surprise villain, but other than
That
that,
was great.
yes, but other than that, yeah, I wasn't aware that they were still going to continue the series, but then again, the videos go on till the video games go on until the end of time, or they mutate into a pachinko machine, which is the fate of all the Japanese video games these days.
And I did rewatch the first Hocus Pocus with a friend. We're waiting until Halloween night to watch the second one on Disney Plus to see if it's just as good as the first, better, or if we're gonna be sorely disappointed.
Okay. So, since this was your first time watching Hocus Pocus, what's your quick review of that one?
Oh no, it was a rewatch after a long time because I first saw it when I was just a little kid of 8, since it was like 1993. I just turned 8.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly loved it. Even after the rewatch, it still has all the charm that I remember. And it's kind of funny to see Agent McGee from NCIS as a early teenager via Zachary Binks.
Okay, yeah, I have not seen Hocus Pocus in years myself, although considering I have nothing special happening for Halloween, I think I might just do a big old movie marathon, because I would like to see the sequel. I know there's that Wendell and Wild stop-motion horror fantasy movie on Netflix that aired last night. And
I still need to watch that one.
Yeah, so yeah, me too, I still haven't watched that one either. And
I just hope the middle witch, or the black-haired witch, why am I blanking on her name? My stupidest kid memory of that was that she was riding the vacuum, and I just hope she has a vacuum.
Oh, she played Mary Sanderson.
Yeah.
mm-hmm. The less evil of the 3 evil sisters.
Yes. No, come little children, I'll take you away song for her.
Yes.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker played Sarah Sanderson, and Bette Midler was Winifred / Wendy Sanderson.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, okay. Oh, I did. What did you guys see? Werewolf by Night?
No.
Okay, and what about you, Nick and Laura?
Oh, what did you ask if we'd seen?
Werewolf by Night, the MCU Halloween special.
Oh, no, I didn't even hear about that until yesterday. I don't know how it. Werewolf by Night.
Yes, on Disney Plus.
Yeah, we totally haven't seen it yet.
Okay, I would highly recommend it for Halloween. It's as a standalone piece that's only barely connected to the main MCU. It's very entertaining, and it's also it's basically a giant love letter to like the classic monster movies of Universal Studios and to an extent Hammer Films as well. So yeah, it's probably the best thing I've seen from the Marvel Studios since Moon Knight. But then again, I'm one of the few people who actually enjoyed Moon Knight for what it was. So.
It makes me sad. I heard it got canceled.
What, Moon Knight?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. To be fair, considering how great those six episodes were and how dark that twist ending was, I'm kind of more than okay not to see a second season of Moon Knight. But at the same time, yeah, and I don't know. It's like I know we're supposed to be getting a second season of Loki, but that's the problem with a lot of these streaming shows. They either come out of the gate swinging for the first season, but then everything goes downhill or gets horrifically stretched out for their second and third seasons. Like one can make the argument that happened to Stranger Things, and but we'll see. So I'm kind of like, yeah, half and half as far as the Moon Knight ending goes. So. But thank you for telling me that, Win. So at least I'm not like holding the Moon Knight flag over the house. It's like when you coming back, my Egyptian bird-headed multi-personality wacky man.
Well, see anyway, because I thought I saw an article about it. It could just be clickbait, and I'm trying to do as many Google searches as possible, but there's so many confusing titles, and some of the links look questionable, so it's really hard to say. But I do know that we're supposed to get season 2. I just don't know if we'll get a season 3.
Okay, yeah. Well, I can wait or accept its failures either way. But yeah, no, I highly recommend to everybody who has not seen Werewolf by Night, even if you don't like the Marvel studio films and especially the streaming shows, for like an hour-long special, this is really good, especially if you love the old gothic monster movies of Universal and Hammer. So, okay, I'm going... sorry, I have not been on top of the chat section. Goji says, tomorrow night I'll be finishing up my Universal Monster Marathon with Creature from the Black Lagoon, a strong contender for being my favorite of the series. Yeah, indeed, there's another one with diminishing returns, although I do have a soft spot for Revenge of the Creature. That may be more with the Mystery Science Theater version of it. Doomzilla says, I'm planning to watch The Invisible Man this Halloween, then the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and finally Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust. Okay. And Warrior King says, I try to find new flicks every year too, Raph. I watched Count Yorga duology this week, waiting for Werewolf vs. Vampire Woman in the mail, and a Paul Naschy movie. Oh yeah, Paul Naschy was an Italian director who made himself his own little series involving a globe-trotting werewolf, and sometimes he would fight other monsters. So, and he follows up by saying, second time watching Bride of Frankenstein this month too, Goji Shea. Great minds think alike, says Warrior King. So, so yeah, but no, guys, thank you for joining me. We're gonna wait. So we're gonna, instead of going right into Bride of Frankenstein, the plan was we were gonna start off with Life's a Masquerade, the giant Frankenstein episode from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which is only a merciful 20 minutes. And then we would go into Bride of Frankenstein. Do you think you can join us for at least for the first part, Nick and Nora and Griffin?
Yes. I'll just, if there's loud Griffin noises, I'll just make sure to mute myself.
No, don't worry. It's. I got a cat near me who's been sleeping on my feet for the last week. So, wait, is it asleep? Okay, it's asleep. Yeah, no, Fluffy. Yes, winter time has arrived and Fluffy is back inside and she's all lovey-dovey because my body hates.
And I too am used to background cat noises. Even when I was at my old apartment, back when Navi was still alive, Raph could testify that he was quite the opinionated cat whenever we would do live streams.
No, yeah. So, well, it's like, speaking of opinionated animals, like, pour one out for not only Navi, but also, oh God, what's the name of that damn chihuahua I had?
Nippo?
Nippo, thank you, yeah. Little Nippo, short for Napoleon. He used to be very talkative, and the same gag I pulled with Griffin, I would pull with Nippo all the time. So he'd go like, what's that, Nippo? You think that the tax deduction on Wall Street should be doubled? Okay, yeah, but we should have Mark Rivers come in the next 10 or so minutes. If not, we'll start without him and see what happens. But no, thank you guys for joining me. And since the moon is going to disappear pretty soon from the footage, we're just going to go to the basic black and white background with Bride of Frankenstein. But is it okay if I... Hold on. If I share with you some of the illustrations I worked this month as just a quick time filler?
By all means.
Okay.
Yeah, so, go ahead.
Yes, alright, then let me open the dreaded...
Yes. What do you say, Griffin?
I will take that as a yes.
Yeah, I think that's his yes.
Okay. Oh, is he a talkative little guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He just started.
Oh man, I was a little disappointed that we would not have Andres around, but this little dwarf man does just better. So that was a short joke. We are terrible around here, so it's okay. So
Dear YouTube, please don't cancel us.
Yeah, you hear that? I don't like short people. Canceled. Damn it! I should have known. Okay. Well, all right. Hold on.
Griffin agrees.
Yes. You stop making fun of.
You make him say whatever you want him to say. It's like yes.
Oh my God! If only we had a working camcorder. It's like, Nick, do your ventriloquist act with your baby. Okay. Yeah. All right. Oops. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the thing perfect. Zoom to fit. And oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, hold on. Just trying to get the picture. Yeah, so I'm going to share some of the dumb artwork. I mean, great artwork that I've been doing this month. So, yeah, sort of. The big problem is a lot of it is like fan art related. So it kind of has limited ability, limited use for my own personal projects I'm trying to get off the ground. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me hold on. Okay, it should be on the screen right now. Oh yeah, let me share with you guys too. Duh. Okay, welcome to a Enshohma show. I barely know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. All right, you guys can see it pretty well. Okay. All right. Excellent.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Okay. So first off, we have my own. This is a redesign I did of Bones, aka Dora Skeleton from Drew Ranger and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
I remember him.
Yes, and I took a redesign I did of him from 2008 and decided to update it. And I've been working with Photopea, which is like the free version of Photoshop. And while it's not as unlimited as Photoshop is, Photopea has proved to be a very big help. And I'm very happy to say that I did the background all by myself as well as the fog effects instead of using photo stock. But other than that, though, I'm happy with the way this one came out. But his arm's a little too long, and he's not as dashing as his actual live-action counterpart. So. And of course, everyone thinks he's an undead pimp, when in reality he's supposed to be based on Golden Bat, arguably Japan's first real modern superhero, from way back in the 1920s. So, okay, next slide. Okay, so this is this was supposed to be the big part of the title card before Brayton, had to bow out, unfortunately. But yeah, what I did is I took my original alien character Boo, of whom Wynn has famously voiced in the past, and she's dressed up as Mary Shelley, based on the Mary Shelley we're going to see in Bride of Frankenstein. So yeah, this is little Mary Shelley Boo sharing her little book, so saying, "Hey, check out my new book." So, and it was an excuse to reuse the Dora Frankenstein, Power Ranger Frankenstein on the cover there too. So, oh, wait a minute. Is it still coming out on your guys' end? Okay, awesome. So, yeah, we'll talk more about Boo in a little bit, or maybe later. We'll see. So, and I just want to say the background is all original except for the little... I've been using a lot of, like, altered photographs of real-world locations for the backgrounds. But I honestly don't know if that's cheating or if it's okay or not. I've seen other artists do way worse, so... Okay, we'll see if we get a rest. And Goji says, "Ooh, can we hear Wynn do a few lines as Mary Shelley Boo?" That's Wynn's choice. She doesn't have to if she doesn't want to. Okay.
If you give me a quick moment, let me think back to how I did this voice.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's all right. So good thing I have. S452 says, "Good thing I still have my Photoshop and other Adobe programs back when Creative Studio 6 programs was a one-time payment instead of a subscription service." Okay, yeah, I might have to end up buying a Mac just to have, because I know Adobe comes free on most Mac programs. But yeah, we'll skip Boo for now. Oh wait, yeah, there's some dialogue there. Okay, stupid dialogue if Wynn wants to use that. But yeah, there we go. So So she's a gray alien, by the way, but unlike most gray aliens, I decided to give her like the Metaluna mutant bulbous head thing. It's a Carapace, so don't worry, it's not like her exposed bubble brains there or something. So
it does kind of look like it has a Victorian hairstyle, so it kind of works.
Okay, thank you.
And apologies for any background noise, but
hello, I'm author Mary Shelley. May I interest you in my new book? It's a murder and a handsome homunculus made of manly spare human parts. It's a weirdie.
Thank you, Wynn. So, You got what you
Bravo.
want.
You're quite welcome.
Yes. Okay, so we'll move on from there. This is one of my weird Pachimon characters that's kind of become popular in their own right, Zadora, and it's
Oh, she's so cute.
thank you. She's basically a giant cosmic witch, and she's just riding around space, checking out the stars on a meteor. So
Is she covered in hair?
yeah, we haven't decided what she's covered in. that's either a seaweed like cape, or she is kind of a weird yeti creature. But she's a space witch. We'll just call her that. What do you think that should be, Laura? Since you brought it up.
It looks kind of like her hair.
Okay.
I think it should just have hair everywhere.
Okay. It's fur, so yeah, fur.
Or it's the hair of her enemies that she's. I don't know.
Okay, we can take it to a dark place like that. So.
So she's a witch. I don't know how witchy she is.
Goji Shay, I'm not reading that. So. Okay, so all right, moving on. Oh, yeah. So this is part of a series I've been doing of Pachimon in style illustrations, where I just take old fan art and alter it into new monsters, inspired by the real world Pachimon cards from the 1970s. Which was basically a Japanese bromide or trading card company, postcard company, I should say, that took on our pre-existing photos of real kaiju and just kind of made unauthorized new versions of them. So you end up with Gorosaurus missing his teeth, has purple skin, and a giant rhino horn. So I took so I'm currently working on a Pachimon video, although that's going to premiere in November, and our good friend Patrick Galvin is going to be helping editing that one. But yeah, I took the pumpkin wrapper, I gave him some cybernetic tidbits, I made his orange skin a little darker, and I gave him wacky leaf hair, and now he's the stereo mandrake, a giant mandrake with cybernetic stereo equipment on him, So, and he's attacking New York. So, yeah, but I'm kind of happy with how this dumb series has went. So, but we'll see. Okay, so this next one, I took an old ink doodle that my brother Gabriel, he's my youngest of two brothers, that he did last year for Inktober of this alien contacting mankind on the radio. And I've always been a big fan of this particular piece. So the original inks are his. I just did a digital re-inking of them, and of course the gag and the little word balloon up there. It's like, "People of Earth, our offer of peace has expired. Prepare for war." So Gordon's alive, that kind of nonsense. And the colors are kind of based on Zombies of the Stratosphere, which is like a Commander Cody / Rocket Man style serial that had aliens in it. I think one of them was even played by a pre-Star Trek Leonard Nimoy. So, but yeah, so
this picture is definitely giving off Buck Rogers energy.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, but no, I've always enjoyed this piece because it has a slight ambiguous nature to it. Is he attacking the Earth for fair reasons or unfair reasons? Okay, and again, I'm kind of cheating again with the photo background. That's the model globe from King Kong vs. Godzilla. But I hope I altered it a bit where I was also trying to alter it a bit where I don't get too much in trouble. And also I tried making it look like one of those terrible rear screen projections you see in a lot of old B movies. So, okay, so let's move on. Oh yeah. So there's this biologist / artist online, C.M. Kozman, who I recently kind of befriended on Twitter and Instagram, and he did a whole video where he talked about different slug and snail based monsters from mythology, both contemporary cryptozoology and ancient mythology, and he mentioned Lou Corlot. I don't know how you say the character's name, but it's the famous giant snail from French mythology. But it's just the Coloc. It's just this name. Lou is supposed to be the. But like he made a joke in one of his podcasts that sounded too much like a gangster. So I took that and I did an illustration. So this is Lou Coloc, the evil snail gangster. So, yeah.
You too can be a mollusk mobster.
Yes. Yes, exactly. A mollusk I can't believe I didn't use that name, that play on words.
Been sleeping with the fishes.
Hey, you have my permission to use it going forward.
Thank you very much. So, but yeah, I'm happy with this one, and of course, CM Kozman. Sorry, I keep getting his name wrong. He's from Turkey, by the way. He really enjoyed this one. I was going to do a video where I was going to take his dumb little impression of the character and make a video out of it, but I think I'll save that for another day. So, but it was, a lot of cursing. It's like, you owe me money, that kind of thing. So, okay. All right, so this was a gift for Andres, and I'm not going to go too much into detail, but this is another Pachimon-style picture. Unlike other ones, though, I had to create this character from scratch, but this is Pachi Warlord Draco Azul, spelled differently from Draco Azul. Instead of Azul, A-Z-U-L, it's A-Z-H-O-O-L. So, and basically, he's menacing I forget which temples in Mexico, but I had to add more little temples just to, kind of fill the picture and not make his Pachimon character too big. And of course, there's the real Draco Azul in the background going like, what the fudge is this? So, alright, so moving on. Okay, so you guys might appreciate this. Is Jolly the Juggernaut, another Pachimon picture. I took a fan piece of the Face Stealer from Power Rangers, and I turned it into a giant killer clown type monster who's attacking London's Piccadilly Circus, aka the place Gorgo attacked when he was. Yeah.
That's nightmare fuel.
Okay.
What the floop?
I'm sorry, you're not afraid of clowns, are you, Win? You don't have to say that publicly.
No, I'm not afraid of clowns, but it definitely is it's definitely a sight.
Okay, yeah. So I haven't decided whether or not this guy is just a supernatural nuisance or pure evil, but he does like hover around silently and scares people, and his giant tongue drools everywhere. So. Okay, but yeah,
His tongue is very off-putting.
Yes. Yeah, but I had a lot of fun with the way this one came out. So, all right, let's see. Okay, so this is an original villain, Dr. Dumont Lynchpin. He is a mythological giant / mad scientist who's an expert at resurrecting other kaiju. So you can kind of see some little in-jokes in the background there. And I just want to quickly read Goji Shei's comments. Jolly looks like a cross between one of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space and the Krites from the Critters. Oh, that's a good point. And S452 says, the Killer Clowns from Outer Space video game is looking good. That is true. But yeah, this is one of my oldest characters. I think I created him back when I was like 13 or something. But I found the original sketched. I digitally cleaned him up. And he's not just a giant mad scientist. He is a Titan mad scientist. Like he was, some sort of fairy tale giant who decided to use alchemy and science to do his wacky experiments in resurrection. So as you can notice, he's not built like a normal human being. So
I could definitely see him being a supervillain.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he is definitely a supervillain. I think the main reason he likes to bring back giant monsters from the dead is just to kind of screw with the public. And somebody named Laura Fitkin in the chat says, super excited for the Killer Clowns game. Okay, thank you, Laura. Yes. Laura, do you know who Laura is? Any relation?
I was just concurring with the Killer Clown. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of the evil elbow neck man.
Okay. Oh, that should have been his name, Evil Elbow Neck Man. Oh my goodness. No, you guys are more than okay to interrupt the flow, because I don't want this... I may have made a mistake. I hope I didn't do too many images, but I'll go through some of these very quickly. This is a sexy female version of Talos named Tayla. Okay, that's all I have to say. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't worry, there's not going to be too much of these. So, yeah, it's kind of inspired by like the dumb kaiju girl phenomenon that was on DeviantArt for a while. Take a kaiju, make a sexy female version of it. So, but I don't know, I'm trying...
Yes. Kajinka while reverse gendering them.
Yes, okay, so it's not just me then, so... But I'm desperately trying to figure out what to do with this character as an original creation, because, Talos is from public domain mythology. I can say this is her sister, or it's a Talos from a parallel universe where all genders are reversed, so this is a female Talos. So there you go. So we'll just skip on well, damn it, she's supposed to be Tayla, but it says Tila there. Darn, I always find a mistake at the last minute. Okay. This is fan art of the giant amoeba from the Angry Red Planet, and while that from 1959, and while that movie's most famous monster is the rat-bat spider crab, which I'll try to draw sometime next year. I personally think that the giant amoeba is a much more appealing monster and my personal favorite. So, and also one you could realistically create easily if you knew paper mache and plastic tarp technology. So. All right, and there he is.
Trying to tell you to kill it. It's
Yeah.
just like, kill me. Please kill me.
Yeah, it says, don't hurt me. I want to be your friend. Okay, so and yes, and he's coming out of the oily black ocean of Mars, and there's the Martian city. And the Martians who barely show up in the movie use him as sort of a murderous guardian. So he's not that cute, but yeah, it's like with a giant silly eyeball, the mohawk, and the one bump that could be mistaken for his nose. He does look unintentionally adorable. So, okay, moving on. No, this is just an old picture of Matango I took and just added extra elements to it, so it's nothing major. We'll just skip this guy. Okay. Okay, so I don't know. I thought this was funny, and I really wanted to annoy Brayton with this. This is Miss Blue, who's sort of a recurring fan service character of mine. She's a intergalactic celebrity / supervillainess. And oh, hold on. Oh, we might have. Okay, I thought Mark came aboard. So on my way. Mark is coming along. All right. But yeah, basically because she's also a famous singer, and I thought this would be one of her albums, and it's a Halloween-based album called Poking Dracula, where she's a... Oh, okay.
She's like an intergalactic influencer? Is that what she is?
Yeah, it's all sorts of... Yeah, she's an influencer, she's a singer, she's, a producer, she's an actress, both of mainstream good films and not so kosher films, if you will. So, and speaking of big blue boobs, we got Mark Rivers has joined us.
My boobs are rather big and blue.
Yes, so
You probably have that looked into.
yeah. Okay.
How you guys doing?
Hey, so welcome to the chat. We have Win and Nick and Laura. I almost said Nick and Nora. I'm so sorry. And their new baby Griffin. So if you're wondering what those little baby noises are, it's Griffin.
How you doing?
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so it's awesome to have you. So now that you're here, Mark, we're going to actually start the live watch in a little bit. But I'm just going over some Halloween-y illustrations I did for this year very quickly. So yeah, this is Miss Blue pretending to be a vampire hunter for her new album Poking Dracula, and she's of course stabbed Dracula multiple times. This is overkill, by the way.
Nice.
Yes, and of course, being a sexy vampire hunter, she has like cross boob breasts here or something. Bra here. Damn it. Everything I do is wrong and nothing's ever right. So. Okay, moving on.
I really like the coloring that you got there. You've really upped your game.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, by the way, since Mark loves creepy, horrifying characters, what do you think of Jolly the Juggernaut, Mark?
Oh wow. Is this from a show or is this your own thing?
No. I took a monster from Power Rangers and radically altered him into this terrifying clown-like monster.
Nice.
Yeah. So okay, he likes it. So Mark's used to drawing terrifying things like this. So.
No, it turned out really well.
Oh, thank you.
Like seriously.
Yeah. No. Thank you and everyone else, both in the chat and in this little chat room. So, but yeah, let me quickly breeze past. So here we have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So, which, yeah, always, like, he's arguably the most well-known giant monster American giant monster second to King Kong. Because it's like, we love Ray Harryhausen, but a lot of his characters are not that well-known to the general public. So, and I just took an old portrait and updated it. And of course, it's that wonderful look the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man gives when he locks eyes with the Ghostbusters, and the Ghostbusters run away in a terrified jaunt. So, because he does look friendly, but if something that big looked at you with that expression, I'd run too. So we'd all run. Okay, so, all right. This is a piece I've yet to post officially online. This is the famous Pachimon monster Galtan, who is basically Baltan with a giant skull glued on top of his head. And yes, and he's basically a trading card exclusive monster from the 1970s Japan series. But I decided to do a full blown illustration of him. I even mimicked the background that was seen in the card with like sort of a Grand Canyon type thing going on here. I did cheat and used photo textures on this one, but I think this one came out really well. But this character is so famous that there's been tons of official and unofficial vinyl toys made of the character. So, yes.
Does he have wings, or are those his balls in the middle?
No, he has wings. He has wings.
Okay.
Yes, we already dealt with Miss Blue. There was going to be a ball joke eventually on this stream. So.
It just looks like he's got a little white scrotum hanging out in the bottom.
Yeah, no, those are his back insect wings.
His wingtips.
Okay, it's a good question. I remember when many American kids first saw Goku in Dragon Ball, they were wondering what was coming out of his butt, and we had to inform them that was a tail.
Probably where they cut it off. We're like, we can't have this anymore.
Yes.
He's pooping constantly.
I knew it was a tail, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
Okay,
Sorry.
so yeah, but I'm very happy with that. Granted, I think I may have made Galton a little less creepy and more friendly, because that's a happy skeleton right there.
Now that you mention it, I just can't think of Goku with any other way now.
I'm
It's
sorry.
a big old turd hanging out.
Yeah.
Behind him.
Well, the thing is,
Damn it, Raph.
I was into Dragon Ball before it was cool, or before even any American kids knew what the hell it was, because my dad used to have a free subscription to TV Japan, so we would actually catch old episodes of Dragon Ball years before it was ever brought into America. So whenever we tried introducing Dragon Ball to other American kids, and this was the 90s, so of course crude humor was everywhere. The first thing they would say is like, "Is that poop coming?" No, he's a half monkey alien, idiot.
Yeah, I had a exchange student when I was in high school, and he brought an issue of Shonen Jump, and it was the one where Captain Ginyu like punches himself in the heart and then switches bodies.
Oh yeah,
it was that. And the thing, it was all in Japanese, so the kid was like, I was like 15 and he was like 12, and he's like reading it and it's like, "Oh, body switch." I'm like, "What, really?" Oh. And then also in that same one, Frieza fights Nail and just like totally dominates him. And the thing is, I had no idea what was going on, but I thought that fight scene was pretty cool.
Yeah. So. Thankfully, we had subtitles with these early Dragon Ball episodes. So we had some idea what was going on, but at the same time, we didn't realize that, like, as little kids, we had no idea Akira Toriyama just like making stuff up. So we were wondering, is there an explanation why one of Goku's friend is a pig guy? So no, he just watched Looney Tunes that day and decided, I'll put it in. So, all right.
And then years later, we would find out about the existence of Journey to the West.
Yes. Everything makes sense when you have context. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so hopefully we're coming to the end here, but this is an old piece done by my other brother Miguel. It's his take on
like your style there.
Yeah. No. He did the original inks. I found this in old storage and I decided to finish up, so I added the color and some of the texture here. So, but yeah, pretty cool. Yes, thank you very much. And it's his more exaggerated take on Frankenstein, tonight's lovelorn leading character we'll be watching pretty soon. Okay. Oh, there's Jolly the Juggernaut just by himself against a black void, hanging out with Johansson. So.
Jolly the Juggernaut, that's what you're calling it?
Yes.
What was the base creature that you took it from?
Face Stealer from the 3rd season of Power Rangers. But it was my own fan redesign, so it was already far removed from the original design, and redoing him as this creepy clown was relatively easy. So.
Oh. Yeah, I see. It looks nothing like the original.
Yes. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, you could have lied and just said that was completely 100% your creation. We never would have known.
I could have, but I'm a sucker for being honest. And speaking of honest, Miss Blue. So, all right, that's her just by herself without. This is supposed to be the family-friendly version, but no. Okay. Oh, this was a title card I did from my brother Gabe's Time Mule podcast. Nothing major, but this is a really good episode that's currently available on Apple Podcasts, and I highly recommend it. So I'm going to skip this one. Oh, this is Trish or Treat, another Halloween female character, but in this case it's just a sexy pinup witch. But I decided to go with the pointy nose because and the slightly older woman thing. But I don't know, I'm proud of this one, but it's also kind of ridiculous too. I think I should have toned these down. So okay.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Right.
No objections. Here.
Yes. My portrait based on the 1970s Giant Yeti, a movie from Yeti, Giant of the 20th Century. And yes, it's just a guy in a giant monkey suit, but his face is exposed. So yeah, he's supposed to look like this. So, all right. We're done. Okay, thank goodness. All right. So I'm sorry about that, but I think we went longer than 10 minutes. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, but with that,
killed somebody. What?
Hmm.
Nothing. You didn't kill anybody. Go ahead.
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, of course not. I'm not that cool. Who laughed?
You survived. No one is dead.
Yes. All right, so there we go. So, Mark, do you want to introduce yourself to the audience and quickly say if you've been watching any interesting horror movies before we start our first of the 2 live watches?
Are we streaming right now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were just like sort of BSing before. Oh, well, all right.
Good thing you didn't say any weird racist things before.
Yeah, your hatred of short people. Run, Griffin, run.
So, well, my name is Mark. How you doing?
Hey.
I am Raph's friend, and I am an artist also. I have a YouTube channel called Why I Hate the World, where I do like live stream art stuff and talk about like politics and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it. So nice to meet you all.
Awesome. Yeah. Okay. And Warrior King says tonight on a very special episode of Pull the Ultra Trigger, somebody died. Okay, but you guys ready to start the live watch, so to speak?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the funny thing was we're not just doing Bride of Frankenstein. We're going to start with a short feature first. But I got to make sure we're at least sharing the audio. Although I am going... Hold on. Sorry about that. I'm not the best with multitasking. So you guys talk for a little bit while I...
God damn... I mean, no problem, Raph.
Okay.
That's fine. So, wait, we're supposed to just, like, carry the
So how was your
stream
day?
while he's doing stuff?
You like stuff and things?
Things, and that one time I did the thing with the stuff.
Ooh.
That was, yeah. What's that? So Laura, Nick, Griffin, what's your avatar there? That looks like it's from some kind of video game or something.
I think is it the Commander Keen one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's what?
Commander Keen. Commander Keen.
Oh, okay.
Goes to my
That's
first
from
video game.
id Software, right? Like,
Yes.
Before Doom became a thing.
Yes.
It's like the shareware with okay.
Yeah, my grandma got I forgot what word processing thing, but she actually we have like the original shareware disc because she got like a word processing thing on her computer and then got Commander Keen. And I think she got one of the Doom ones, but I don't think she ever played it.
Yeah, I still have my original shareware Doom like floppy disk around here somewhere. You know, even though I don't even have a computer that can run it anymore. Like
I played those games back when I was a kid, but now I have Doom and Doom 2 on Steam.
Nice.
We just was it Wolfenstein we just redid?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they've like ported Doom to everything. I mean, you know, they have Doom on cameras, they have Doom on Word, like, you know, Notepad. You can play Doom on it. You know.
I think I had a calculator that could play it.
Play Doom on a calculator. Yeah, the T86 calculator or whatever. Like.
And on Steam, I have the 2016 reboot, which is really good.
Oh yeah, right on. You ever play Final Doom? Or not Final Doom? Sorry, Doom 64. That one. They did a.
Yeah, I was amazing in the background.
I didn't have an N64. I had a PS1.
So they have an HD remake of that on Steam. And it's because the thing with Doom 64 is that it's like completely built up from the completely redone the whole, you know, Whereas all the other ports were ports of the PC version. Actually, all of the Doom ports were ports of the Jaguar version for some reason. And then Doom 64 was like completely redone with like, new graphics engine and all that stuff. So it's actually like the HD remake they made of it is like really good. So worth checking out for sure.
We
I
killed
don't know.
like 5 minutes with that. That was good.
Yeah, I know. We got to fill time here, right? I don't know. So, heard any good jokes lately?
Oh.
Or something? I don't know.
No. I guess, did you say what movie you watched for Halloween? Is there like a specific like? Because we were talking about like earlier, because like mine's Ernest Scared Stupid. Like that's I watch that every year for Halloween.
Nice.
Did you have like a Halloween movie tradition?
Didn't he make he made like 8 of those movies, didn't he?
Yeah. 3 of them are with Disney and they were like theatrical releases. And then I think there's like 7 other that were straight to DVD or straight to VHS at the time.
Like he did like a Ernest in Africa and like Ernest Goes to Jail. And...
That's the weird. Ernest Goes to Jail is like, it's more adult than kid. So it's made for kids. So I'm just like, I think he gets electrocuted, right? Isn't that about? Yeah. And then he's like fighting a SWAT version of himself. But yeah, there's like Ernest Saves Christmas, Ernest Scared Stupid, Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Plays Basketball, and then Ernest Goes. I don't think I've seen the Ernest Goes to Africa. I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah, wow. Traditional Halloween movie. God, I don't really have one. I've been watching the Puppet Master series because I went to a convention and they had the full moon booth and they convinced me to pay $60 to join their streaming service for a year.
Oh, then you got every one of them on DVD and the mask.
Yeah, and then they they give you a Blu-ray, so I got the whole collection on Blu-ray as part of the sign-up deal or whatever. So I've been watching all these Puppet Master movies, which like the first 2 are actually not half bad.
No, 3 is the best one. 3 is the one where the Nazi one is the best one.
Yeah, that one's good, and then they kind of deteriorate after that.
Oh yeah.
But there's still, I guess there's a couple of new ones that I haven't got to yet, like the recent ones, which are supposed to be better. So, but I had no idea that there were like fucking 12.
The Reno 911 guy.
Yeah.
12 of those movies or something.
I don't know if you can hear me.
No. Oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've watched all of them, or are you
Not
like?
yet.
Oh,
I haven't seen them all yet. This was only
10.
a few weeks ago. So there's 10 of them. Yeah. There's
10.
There's like this full, huge, so I don't know. I've been watching those recently. Like horror movies. Do you see the new Hellraiser yet? It's actually really good. The one on the reboot, because Hellraiser, of course, is another series that has just sort of gone down the tubes and became a laughable sort of ridiculous direct-to-video kind of thing. And this one, the new one that's on Hulu, is probably the best one. It's better than the original. It's really good.
How many of those are there? I feel like
10.
there's 6%. Oh, there's 10 of those.
There are 10.
Too?
I know this because I bought all of them as well. They're 10, and they all suck except the first 2. The first 2, part 3 blows. They have Cenobites that have CDs that shoot out and kill people, and one that's like a bartender, for fuck's sake. Part 4 is like Hellraiser in space. It's fucking stupid as hell.
I like how everyone. I don't think Puppet Master did, but everybody else went to space at some point in time.
Yeah. Exactly. There was Jason in space, and there was fucking Leprechaun in space.
Leprechaun in space.
And then the next 4 are just other movies that they couldn't get made unless they so they just made them into Hellraiser movies because they couldn't get enough money to actually make these as normal movies. They're horrible. Ridiculous. There's one with Lance Hendrickson called Hellraiser Hell World, and it's that's the last a giant turd. It's so bad. It's it's supposed to be a video game, and then they have a convention at a house, and then people die and it's all in somebody's head. And fuck, it's so stupid.
Are these all like Sci-Fi Channel? Toward
Like
the end,
they're
or, like,
not even good enough to be sci-fi.
oh,
Like I think, and then the last one they made after that was called Revelations, right? And it was like they were gonna lose the license, so they had to make a movie, and they filmed this entire movie in 2 weeks, and it looks it. They wrote it and they filmed it in 2 weeks and got it out there just so they could keep the franchise.
which I
And
imagine is very like high profit. Much as
Yeah. I mean, it's
Was it
so
on
bad.
par or worse than Stephen King's The Langoliers?
Way worse.
I like that movie.
It's a guilty pleasure, but I understand why a lot of people weren't really big fans of it either.
Wait. Is that the one with the cats? Like, there's two people and like cats hate them or something? Is that the Langoliers?
No, it's one where a lot of people are on an airplane and these really horrible CGI orbs with teeth are like killing people.
I don't think I've seen that one then.
Yeah, no, the one
Like
the one with the two cat people is Sleepwalkers. I think it's called.
Sleepwalkers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm back, by the way.
Have not seen the Langoliers then. I'll have to check that out.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, here's the thing. I like bad movies. Okay, I love
Nothing
bad
wrong
movies.
with that. There
You
are some
know,
bad
it's just-
movies that are guilty pleasures.
Sometimes they're so bad that it's like, it makes me hate myself. I guess that's what it is. Why am I watching this? I just wasted 2
Like,
hours. It's time I'll never get back.
I'll probably get chased away with torches and pitchforks from people, but one of my guilty pleasure movies is the live-action Super Mario Brothers. Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo for the motherfucking win.
Oh my god, that movie sucks.
We might do that as a Christmas live watch. Now thinking about it.
we watched there's like what is it? It's not the director's cut. What is the one we watched of Mario Brothers? There's like an extended cut version, and I wanted to shoot myself in the face, and I liked the original movie, but I was like, it was too much of a good thing.
Too much Iggy and Squiggy, or whatever the name of those two characters were.
Iggy and Spike.
Iggy and Spike. Yes.
Oh, you mean from those? They're actually in the movie. Oh, okay. They were
It's like, come on,
Mario 3.
That is one nitpick I did have. It's like, if you're going to include the Koopalings referenced in it, do all the Koopalings?
Oh, they only had those two. They didn't
Yeah.
have the other ones.
Oh.
They have the Hammer Brothers in it.
No
There's
Hammer.
no Hammer Brothers. It
Nope,
sucked.
they didn't have Ludwig. They didn't have Wendy.
All right, that sucks. It sucks.
Mhm.
Sorry, no Hammer Brothers. That's BS.
It wasn't even in the extended cut. No.
Yeah.
Damn.
And no Shy Guys.
No Shy Guys. Screw that movie.
Yeah, I like the Shy Guys. They're like my favorite Super Mario Brother creatures. So.
Hey, are we gonna start this movie or what?
Yes. Okay, so we're gonna start with a short feature. We're gonna watch the infamous Power Ranger episode "Life as a Masquerade," the one with the giant Frankenstein in it. And we're only doing this because Brayton didn't show up, so this is his punishment. I can't share it on screen, and I have to keep the audio low. So so hold on.
Wait, how can you keep? Why? Because it'll like copyrighted.
Oh yeah.
Something?
But don't worry, I shared the link with you guys in the private chat, and I just shared it in the link with the watchers right now. So I'm going to do a share screen, but only as a reference image with subtitles, so we kind of know where we're on the same place. But yeah, you can open it and go to 0, and then we'll all start from there, and then after that we will move on to the main feature, Bride of Frankenstein.
Wait. So you need us to watch it ourselves, or can we?
I believe the three of us could just watch it off the other.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Because I mean, won't the audio like mess up? All right. Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So we'll see what happens. I'll try, as long as I don't show it visually. I think I'm okay. So.
Oh, okay.
If not, then we're screwed. Well, yeah. If this stream stops and all of a sudden you just refresh the page, we'll try to come back and just go straight into Bride of Frankenstein. But yeah, this is gonna be a weirdie. So, and to be fair, Power Rangers, I have mixed feelings about Power Rangers, but I know this is season 1 Power Rangers, so this is gonna be super 1990s camp here, to say it nicely.
Raph, don't lie. You know you love it.
I like the monsters, but I haven't seen this episode in like maybe
You don't have mixed feelings.
5 years. So I don't know how it's going to play. But yeah, this is the infamous one with the giant Frankenstein. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and click on the link. It's from the official Power Rangers channel, so you know it's legit. Quotation marks. I'm flying right now with my quotation marks. Everyone, hold on to your butts. So Griffin, put on your safety belt. We're going to start with this dumb thing. We would have done the Zoo Ranger version of this, but considering the Frankenstein monster lasted for like a whole four episodes in the original Japanese version, there was no way in heck we were going to do that tonight and then watch Bride of Frankenstein. So, but yeah, let me know when you're all ready. Okay, supremely cheesy. Yes, Doomzilla. Okay, so yeah.
All right, let's go.
Okay, yeah, so you can either listen to it or I'll try to play it here with a lower volume, so... There will be some dialogue subtitles to help out, so... Okay, so you guys ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry for this. Okay, so... 3... Okay, everyone... Okay, so I'm going to start from the count of 5. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, I think we'll be okay there, so... Yes. Oh my goodness, these YouTube subtitles are actually pretty good. Okay. Good job, Power Rangers, for succeeding where every other YouTuber has failed.
Yeah, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can't you go in and edit them, or can you not?
Uh-huh. So...
Austin St. John? Wait, that was his real name?
Yeah.
It's like
Yep.
so a porn name. Austin St. John.
Yeah. Remember Walter Jones? We met him several times at conventions, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So him and Billy Yost as the Blue Ranger are coming back on Power Rangers next season.
Oh, for real?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Are they going to be like the veteran old school Power Rangers, like, learn from me, kid? Kind of shows up, he's got like one eye missing, and like, it's all the result. I've been fighting monsters when you were in diapers, like that kind of thing.
Why aren't you writing this show, Mark? Okay, so...
Shut up, kid. They should like steal the Megazord and then accidentally crash it because they're all old and they can't figure out how to work. Thing has touch controls, like,
Okay,
Anyway.
so the funny thing about this episode is it's the first of several Halloween specials Power Rangers has done. But
Jesus, that shirt. What
Which
costume
one?
is that guy wearing?
Yeah.
The fat guy that threw the thing at Skull there and was wearing this like weird,
Oh,
like
Ernie.
his shirt looked like a bunch of nerds
Ernie.
rappers put together. Like,
Yeah, Ernie was the owner of the juice bar. But no, funny thing about this episode, because they didn't know Power Rangers was going to last after a certain amount of episodes, this was the de facto Halloween episode, but they deliberately made it a non-holiday based costume party so they could air this episode anytime during the year. So, but then Power Rangers turned out to be a massive success, and they ended up making more episodes, and they actually had 2 official Halloween episodes. So,
Why do they just have a bucket of whipped cream?
I think it's supposed to be paint, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's supposed to be.
It's
pink.
obviously not.
Yeah.
It's obviously whipped cream.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I want to see that guy's shirt again, dude.
You'll see
It
it.
was a travesty.
He'll come back. He's a part of the party.
See,
It
they
looked
don't
like
make
somebody
clothes
trying
like
to
that
make
anymore.
Doug's shirt in real life.
Mm-hmm. Laura, Nick.
Don't you just love 1993?
Yes.
It was a great year, man.
Right. So,
Everyone for Christmas. Yeah, go
yes.
ahead.
So, not counting the Frankenstein monster, all these villains were designed by Akira Miya many years before he got his Garo money.
You mean his pachinko money?
Yes.
Cause it's a thriller.
I am obviously not wearing a
Wavelength.
mask. See, what I don't get is how come they don't just send like 10 monsters at once? They always got to send one at a time. Like,
They
dude,
only have so much clay.
Yeah.
oh, that's true. I guess Michael's was closed or something. Go get some more. Hey, what the hell?
Only
My culture is not your
problematic
costume.
Which one? Yeah, Jason, you're not British. God, they were so young back then.
Jeez,
and
the
now
hell's
they're
the
all-
matter with them?
Yeah,
Oh.
no, don't
Oh.
worry.
Oh,
That was a much
This is a giant hot dog on his wall.
Because they're weirdos.
jiggling like that. I was thinking something else, but anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It. Oh.
Has anyone done the double horse thing in real life?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, there you go, Elvis. Now that actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I like the wig on Bulk there.
Unfortunately, they don't stay in this look. So
I would wear that.
Yeah.
To my understanding, the actors that actually play Bulk and Skull are chill as fuck off camera.
Oh yeah. Oh totally.
Oh yeah, and they're best friends in real life. So.
One time at a con, they did this pie fighting thing, and there was like a pie got way up on the ceiling, and it just like the stain just stayed there for like 4 years. Like,
yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah,
like,
I was there when that happened. I was honestly.
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah. we were both shocked how much pies they destroyed the walls with.
It was awesome. I saw them back in like 1997. Me and my girlfriend at the time went to a local production of Macbeth, and it was these two guys, Bulk and Skull.
Right.
And Bulk was Macbeth, you know. And he's actually a really good actor. That guy, like, you wouldn't know it because he's like,
That's awesome.
Only plays this sort of comic relief dude, but
yeah,
you know,
was he
and it was
Macbeth?
hilarious too. It was funny. Yeah, he was Macbeth, and they like made it funny, you know. So
I believe he did, and I don't know if it's still going, a Power Rangers tabletop live stream with Andre the Black Nerd.
Oh yeah, I think they stopped that a while ago, but yeah, it was cool that he officially became a Power Ranger, so to speak, even if it was just a tabletop stream.
I get it. Everybody thinks he's wearing a costume.
Yes.
Okay. That guy, he's not wearing the shirt.
He is underneath.
He's Fatula.
I gotta rewind it after this is over and get a screen cap of that shirt. I want to make that my new computer background.
I will. So.
I was gonna say if Ernie's hair were out there, he could pass as Grandpa Munster.
Is this fried? Oh, I thought that was fried chicken. I'm like, what the hell are they doing?
No, they're gathering super clay from beneath the earth to make stronger monsters and putties.
Sculpting a Kentucky Fried Chicken monster.
Why are they rubbing
together? You know,
Chicks dig giant
attack with
robots?
like sodium and cholesterol.
Yeah. There was a chicken monster on this named the Chunky Chicken, although in the original Japanese version he was Dora Cockatrace, and he was based on the cockatrace. Or the, you know, I forgot what, Keen Serpent? I don't know, forgot what they, the Basilisk. Okay. So.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Yes. Yeah, well,
Why are parties and TV shows always like cooler than in real life? Like, how many people are dancing? Have you ever actually been to a party where people dance? Like, no, it never happens.
Yeah.
They stand around, they talk, they like eat all your food and then leave a big ass mess like screw parties.
Yeah, or they just
You have nice friends.
Yeah.
Dance with me. Fire bad. Okay.
This is
not a very effective monster if just some rando can like beat him up on the dance floor. This is not making me like, you know, I am not scared of him.
we couldn't scare the kids back then. But yeah, if this was an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, this guy would have like murdered 15 students and then it would all be forgotten in the next episode.
Oh no.
Okay, have they figured out he's real yet?
No.
I guess so.
They all think he's just Tommy dressed in a costume. It's Sherlock Holmes. Oh, darn it. I
Sherlock Holmes will figure it out.
Hermlock Holmes. I screwed up the joke. You know, the sad thing is this is the one Power Ranger monster who would be ridiculously easy to cosplay as, but, you know, people would mistake you as regular Frankenstein.
I mean, so far he's not very menacing. like don't they usually have like lasers and stuff that, you know?
We'll wait till we get to the Japanese footage.
Destroy things.
You
Oh,
see
okay.
that,
So
like,
this is
throwing
the
little girl
American
into the river
version.
scene.
All right. Doesn't he grow big and have like a chain whip or something? Or
Yes, we'll
club or
we'll get to that.
more fried chicken. Okay. See, why not just make all of these guys giant instead of just one monster? Just have like 20 putties that are like fucking
Because they can't
300
afford.
feet tall and just dominate. Like
It's
they
a
gotta send them
monster-
out one at a time.
It's a Monster of the Week show. They can't afford cool stuff every day, every episode.
She would just get really tired saying, "Make my monster grow" just that many times in a row.
Oh
Make my
yeah.
monster grow. Make my monster grow.
Not to mention the poor intern who has to get the magic wand every time.
How come
Bitch keeps throwing it
Japanese
down
Frankenstein?
if you get it.
Yes.
Wait, how come American Frankenstein looks so much crappier than Japanese Frankenstein?
Because they had to recreate the costume. So yeah, you're right. This is a Michael's store costume here.
They forgot the red eyes there.
Yeah, they're like, I'd like to see.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for molecular transmutation.
Molecular transmutation.
There we go.
Okay, that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Suddenly Frankenstein is all like knows kung fu. Like, before, like just some rando girl.
Kung Fu Gold.
He got his ass beat by a girl before, and now suddenly he's like a martial arts master. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on here? Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like
It's
a
the
giant
Langolier.
meatball.
Yeah, it's a meatball.
Mm. Got so much neon shirts.
Fly, my meatball of death. It's a giant matzo ball. Dude,
Pandora, Dora.
it's making me hungry.
Yeah,
I
that's.
don't want to get some matzo ball soup actually.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, matzo ball soup would be great right about now.
Gotta warn the others.
You guys take over the stream. I'm getting some meatballs.
Is she actually gonna fight herself, or? Oh wait, I thought that was a commercial break. Okay. So why are there commercials on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
We should be used to this by now because there's a monster attack every other week.
Yeah. On the bright
Insurance rate.
Yeah, at least they're not New Yorkers who forget about every giant monster attack after every movie, right? Ghostbusters 2? Urgh.
Insurance rates in Angel Grove must be through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's a good thing.
$5,000
They always
monster
fight in the abandoned warehouse district. Isn't that what they always say?
Yes.
Or down at the local Angel Grove rock quarry.
Yeah.
Right.
Not to mention downtown Tokyo City.
You know, no one actually lives down there. It's cool. We can stomp on all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
See, they should transform into Power Rangers, but still be wearing their costumes. That's what should be like a Power Ranger outfit with like an Indian or princess costume on top. That would have been funny.
Yes, and problematic.
Backpack of crottiness. Hey, that putty just straight up stole his fucking books. What's going on with that? Stole his math book.
It was the 90s, so those could be
cops.
easily replaced. Not like today. Okay,
One of
now
those is not like the others.
now we get
Saber-tooth tigers. Totally not a dinosaur. Anyway. I want some bolt chucks. It's kind of cool. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Now the actor,
Giant metal
yes,
bolt
the
chuck.
actor playing Frankenstein here would go on to be one of the lead villains in the next season of Super Sentai Die Ranger, and of course he would eventually go giant size and fight everybody as well. So he's a rare case between a stunt actor and an actor. So
Why was he getting his ass beat by a girl on a dance floor, and then all of a sudden he could beat up all the Power Rangers like at once? Like she was dominating him. He couldn't even touch her. She wasn't even trying. She wasn't even fighting. And then now all of a sudden it's like I could beat up 5 space ninjas. Okay. There we go.
Is this based off a Drew Ranger episode then?
yes, so yeah, there
What
was.
was the plot of that episode? What was the plot of that episode?
Oh, Witch Bandora was digging up a special clay to make her monster stronger, and had the help of a Frankenstein monster who lasted 4 episodes in this plot. And the Frankenstein monster would transform into a zombie and a satanic version of it, which would be separated into a separate character, Mutitis, for Power Rangers.
You mean like Satanstein?
Yes.
That's actually a badass idea for a monster.
Every time I hear about like a Ranger plot, I just feel like I was robbed because I'm like, these were so much better than what we got.
I'm gonna draw a Satanstein now.
Do it
This
quick.
dude's kind of awesome, man. This Frankenstein dude.
Yeah.
He's got like a flat top and like.
Yeah. No, if I wasn't, if I was a little not, if I didn't have a beer belly, and I was, I could cosplay as this guy. So.
I think you should just go for it anyway, Raph.
Yeah.
You know.
You could be like the guy after who's like kind of been out of work for a while. He's like, oh, they don't want to make me grow anymore.
Frankenstein. Unemployment. Bah.
Raph, you're
I'm
beautiful
almost
in any
900 years
size.
old and I don't qualify for Social Security.
Limited
benefits.
Cool.
So is he fighting the putties because they don't have any footage of the Dragon Zord fighting the Frankenstein?
Oh no,
What's going on here?
Dragon Zord's coming up, but yeah, usually they would always find an excuse to separate Tommy from the putties, because in the original Jew Ranger, there was a very good
He's in a
reason.
tree.
Yeah, the Green Ranger could not, join our heroes so soon because there was a good reason. He had a time limit on his powers.
Ah.
So.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cammy would do a great job cosplaying as the giant Frankenstein. She's
She's tall enough.
Oh yeah, exactly.
She actually has these platform shoes that add another 4 inches to her height there.
Yeah.
And when we go out and she wears them, she's like towers over me. It's awesome.
Okay.
Tall women are incredibly sexy. So,
Cammy is Mark's wife, by the way.
yeah, it's my
I
wife.
think we figured that out.
Okay.
I'm complimenting her here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think if you would have said it was a sister, we would have been a little concerned.
Mm-hmm. It's not realistic, but when you have the overhead shot and you can see the edge of the sky mat, then it kind of ruins the illusion.
You mean the giant robot versus giant Frankenstein fight is not realistic? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, it took me. I've only recently discovered that myself 2 weeks ago. So.
I mean, are you saying this isn't real,
No,
Raph?
it's not real.
You told me this was a documentary.
Yeah,
Dude,
Ultraman.
look, Frankenstein is whipping some. Dude, check him out, dude.
Yeah.
He's like doing karate and everything. Like the other guy, like catching the tail. These other guys don't stand a chance. Like,
Take that, Toho
body slamming him,
Frankenstein. Yeah.
swinging him around like that. Like it almost looked like it's an empty suit on a string. That's how strong he is. Now he's using his bad garlic breath attack. Garlic breath, go!
This when I saw this fight scene as a kid, I was like, "You can do that in a Japanese kaiju thing? Nice."
Yeah, this is my new favorite Power Rangers monster. It used to be Eye Guy. Now it's this guy.
Yeah.
Now it's Frankenstein. Are they gonna finally kill him?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, no, in the original Jew Ranger, they do kill him, but he comes back as Zombie Frank, and then he mutates into Satan Frank.
Satan.
Yeah.
Satan Frank.
Yeah. Satan
How come the monsters never attack while they're going through this transformation sequence here? Like, see, you just waited too long. You should have done it when they were, it was like 30 seconds of them doing nothing. Could have totally
That's
went
just rude. You gotta let them finish.
Take that. Isn't that Attack from Ultra 7?
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing about Dragon Zord. He's a big old old homage to other kaiju from old. He's basically Godzilla in battle armor with Ultra 7's boomerang.
Just stabbed Frankenstein. No!
Oh, no.
He died the way he lived. Awesome!
Well, that was badass, though.
Yeah.
Indigestion, I just get saddened.
Okay, yeah, they screwed up on the subtitles there.
I do think it's cool that the Mega Dragon Zord has that javelin drill.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it was the early '90s, so they could get away with a little bit of gore by actually showing like the holes in these monsters. Not counting the ones in the costumes already.
Anyway.
They really like me.
Oh, the voice actor for Alpha 5, by the way, is the same guy who would go on to do Invader Zim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Richard Steven Horvitz.
Yes.
He's also the command unit in Destroy All Humans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
He's currently Moxie in Hell of a Boss.
Yeah, I worked on that game, by the way, Destroy All Humans. I was a game tester on that.
Oh shit, that's
for
awesome.
For the Xbox and PS2,
What
the
a
original
small
one.
What a small world. Like a model set being attacked by Frankenstein.
So that's why there's no bugs in that game.
Right. Thank you, Mark.
I worked on it. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, actually, my name is in the credits. It's funny. They put my name twice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not joking. It actually has my name twice in the credits. That
So
was
obviously you didn't quality control the credits.
Exactly. I didn't. In the printed manual, if you open up the printed manual, my name is in there twice.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, and there's footage of the robots. Wow, they sped up the credits big time here. So, okay. That wasn't so bad.
Well, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know.
But now it's time
the
to...
fight scene is actually kind of awesome. I gotta say. So yeah, dude, rewind it. Go to that guy's shirt. Seriously. At the beginning, it's like in the first scene. Like right when like right at the beginning.
Okay. Yeah, I'll rewind it, but I can just send you a screen capture
it's like
later.
Right. No, it's like
They
right
sell the
around
shirt.
here.
You could buy the shirt.
There it is. Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Look at that thing. Look at that shit. That is the coolest shirt of all time. It's like weird purple paisley, like candy bar nerd wrappers, kind of mashed together with like a weird Hawaiian kind of thing on it. Like anybody out there watching, if you find this shirt, dude, I will pay you. Please find me this shirt. I want this. I want to wear it every single day.
We actually saw a cosplayer who
Didn't
was
you
dressed.
see the guy at Paramorphicon?
Yeah.
Wait, that was wearing this shirt?
No,
seriously?
There was a guy cosplaying as this character.
Oh, did he have the shirt?
Yes, he had the shirt. So
he did?
Yes, he had a shirt on.
Yeah. Whoever you are, please contact me. I want this shirt so bad. This is my new meaning to life.
Okay.
He even had the smoothies, didn't he, Raph? He was like walking around big smoothies.
Yes, I have photos of him. If I have it, I will go out of my way to share it on the stream. But
It'd be funny if you had a photo of you and Mark with him.
I think no.
I would recognize that shirt.
Yes.
if I actually met a guy with that shirt in real life.
Yeah,
it would have changed my life years ago.
Yeah, give me a moment while I look for it. So
don't worry about it. Don't worry. You don't have to spend any time looking for the fiction. You know, it's cool.
Okay, hold on. No, he's here somewhere. I know it.
Seriously, it is a badass shirt, though. I must say. Where's
Ernie? Ah, there's Ernie. Okay. All right, there he is.
That's a pale imitation. That ain't the real Hawaiian shirt.
Right, so...
That is ugly as hell, though, that shirt. Jesus Christ, it's ugly. I have a Hawaiian shirt somewhere that has cowboys and bacon on it. And, the pattern is like cowboys and cactus and bacon for some reason. It's ugly as hell, but it does not hold a candle to the Power Ranger shirt there, so...
Yeah, and I'm currently sharing it on screen so everyone can see the cosplaying the Ernie cosplayer of who I took a picture with. But I don't think you saw him, Mark, unfortunately.
Was that this year?
Yes, it was that. Yeah, the Power Morphicon of this year.
You know, I think I did see him walking around. I recognize I did see a guy with a drink tray, so it was probably him.
Okay. All right, so yeah, let me check the comment section. So yeah, no, that went incredibly well. I was afraid that episode would suck.
So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. So do they have corresponding episodes with the other Universal monsters like Dracula and Wolfman and stuff like that?
Beetleborgs has all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, hold on.
All right, I have to get something to drink. So
Go ahead
continue with your thing.
go ahead and take a little while. I
back.
just gotta take care of something here. So what did you guys think of that episode or monster, I should say?
Well, if I could say anything, it was definitely interesting for being only to show part of what it originally was.
Mm-hmm.
Which I can understand, given there was different incarnations for different episodes, and they wanted to save their miniseries episodes for other times.
Yeah,
and also the fact that the Satanstein one probably would not have flown on American television.
Yeah, well,
you would have had so many parent groups getting in an uproar.
Yeah, they did use the monster on Power Rangers, but they called it Mutitis, obviously a take on Mutant. And all connections to a satanic version of Frankenstein was completely nixed. So, which is a shame, I say. Kids need more Satan in their life. Okay, that sounded weird. Sorry.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna start when Mark comes back. We're gonna start Bride of Frankenstein. But everyone else, if you want to take quick breaks, go ahead. People in the chat section, if you want to share your thoughts on what you just saw, if you joined us, go ahead and post them. I'll read them before we start the Bride of Frankenstein. But yeah, Bride of Frankenstein is not currently available to stream for free anywhere, but there is an archive.org link that I will be sharing just before we start. So, all right, but yeah, Bride of Frankenstein. Let me say that in my terrible Dracula impression. Bride of Frankenstein. I'm Dracula. I'm going to suck. Hold on. Your blood. I'm sorry. I just ruined everything and made it weird.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay,
you guys weren't waiting for me, were you?
No. So, but we are going to start the next live watch in a little bit. So, okay,
Whenever.
Yeah, I'm just giving. Yeah, Goji Shea says that was a decently fun episode, and S452 said, "Oh, awesome, Mark! I love Destroy All Humans. Can't wait for the leaked Destroy All Humans 3 game to come out in the next 2 years."
Right on.
Okay, so, all right, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, so far we've been doing pretty good. So, all right, and Nick and Laura, did you guys go ahead and get something to eat or get something before we go into the main feature?
I'll probably take off, actually.
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, no, it's cool. Thank you so much for joining me for the pre-chat here and at least watching Kung Fu Frankenstein's Revenge here.
Yes, I don't remember seeing that episode, so that was a lot of fun.
Okay.
So yeah, thanks for having us, all three of us.
Oh no,
one of us is very tired.
Yeah. No, it's probably late on your end, and we'll get into this last feature. And while Bride of Frankenstein is a classic, there's no kung fu sequences, unfortunately.
That just would have made it so much better, though.
Oh yeah, so
Kung Fu Bride of Frankenstein. Anyway, thanks for joining us, Laura, Nick, and Griffin.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, it was fun. And then I guess what time are you streaming tomorrow, Nick? Nick,
5 a.m.
Nick's doing a charity stream on Twitch if anybody's interested for Halloween.
Yes. Oh, nice. I'll try to join in just the chat because we're not because Brayton is a little under the weather. We're not doing the movie Graveyard Shift tomorrow.
Oh.
So that's okay. We'll have Psycho for the first month of Thanksgiving.
We could do it for Black Friday. That would make sense.
Oh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Okay, I'll talk to him about a Black Friday horror stream. So that would be a great idea.
It's like the new Halloween. Okay, you guys have fun with Bride of Frankenstein.
We will. And yeah, no, thank you, Laura and Nick. I almost said Nick and Nora again. I'm so sorry.
Someday.
Yeah, yes, thank you so much for joining us. And Little Griffin, I hope you enjoyed your first Halloween watching nonsense.
Yeah. Hey, you guys have fun.
Okay, we will. So, okay, so, and hold on, I'm going to do, okay, so I'm going to share, oh, hold on. I'm not.
Now, can you actually show this one on the stream, or?
Unfortunately,
I mean, this is copyrighted too, right?
Yes, this is copyrighted and it's universal. So, but even
Right.
yeah. However, there is a free version of it available on archive.org. I will do a share screen in some low volume so you have some idea where we're at. Hold on. Okay, we're good there. Okay, I cannot. Okay, yeah, the volume's going to be a little low. I don't know if there's. I don't think there's subtitles with this was on, unfortunately, but we'll do our best. I think we can hear it well enough. So just let me know when you guys are ready.
There might be subtitles. You might want to try the YouTube generated subtitles, see if they have it or not.
Okay, hold on.
But after you hit play or whatever.
Yeah.
Or are you doing it from
my computer? Yeah, this file. This file does not have subtitles.
Okay.
Right,
right.
Wait wait a minute. Let me check if I can open it through a different program and see if they have the subtitles, because that would make things a lot easier. Thank you, Saban Entertainment, for supplying fairly decent subtitles until we got to the end. My indigestion makes me so saddened.
With my own two hands.
Okay, audio tracks.
Frankenstein was always my favorite Universal monster. You know, that and the Creature of the Black Lagoon for sure.
Yeah, I think. Well, the Creature of the Black Lagoon is just really cool because it's a giant monster fish man.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Subtitles. We might actually no subtitles. God damn it.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
That's okay. We can understand it. Maybe
yeah.
turn it up just enough to where we can understand it or whatever.
Okay. Ooh, somebody has a soda.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, that's okay. All right, so hold on. Okay, yeah. So I'll just do a share screen. Everyone, I shared the Bride of Frankenstein link in the comments section. It should be right there just before Goji say S452 and Doomzilla says take care, Nick and Nora. Yes. Okay, hold on. I'm just double checking the comments because we had a little bit of trouble, but it's been taken care of, unfortunately.
Unfortunately?
Okay. Well, yeah. There was a spammer here earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's gone.
Right.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we can just go straight into the next movie. So, Win, let us know when you're ready, so I know at least we're all three here. Oh, wait.
What did she like?
Yes.
Okay.
Good to go.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, let me get rid of some of the. Okay, yeah, we have. Let me just set up something here. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so we have the image ready, and yeah, we'll try to keep the audio low. Thankfully, we also have some crickets playing in the background, so it's kind of helping us out a little bit. And also just adds a moody atmosphere, like we're outside watching a spooky movie after watching Kung Fu Frankenstein's Revenge. we gotta write a script for that. Like, just take the monster
Kung Fu Frankenstein.
He's gonna. Mofo's bad.
Frankenstein's back and he's bad. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Totally.
Yes. Okay.
Some 70s guitar, car chases, explosions. He could have a giant Frankenstein pimp hat, walking down the street, machine gun and stuff, doing karate.
Okay, maybe not go that far.
Frankenstein Dolomite. There you go. That's what you call it.
I'm back from the dead.
Or
Never mess with the Prometheus.
Funkenstein. No, well, you can't use Funkenstein. That's already taken.
Who is Funkenstein? I've never heard of Funkenstein.
Dr. Funkenstein from Parliament, P-Funk.
Oh, it's a person.
No, George Clinton and the P-Funk All-Stars. They did they did an album called Dr. Funkenstein back in the 70s.
Nice. Okay, so hold on. Just checking the audio. 100%. No, we want to lower it a bit. Okay, so we are going into the next movie. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and check the links in the archive.org. Get ready. Okay, that's Frankenstein, says Goji Shay. All right, and I'm going to play it. If you get it's shared in the private chat with you guys, but I'm also going to share it on the share screen here with limited audio. So, okay, so on the count of 5, I'm going to start. So, oh wait. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, so there you go. We're on our main feature. How long have we been going so far? Oh, only 2 hours. Okay, I think this is going to be a very breezy 3-hour one. Okay. Might be.
How long is this movie anyway?
It's an hour and 14 minutes. Okay, we're going to do really good.
It's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's been years since I've actually seen this. So.
Yeah. Okay, so it's still a little loud. Let me lower it a little more.
I think that should probably be okay.
I know, but we'll leave it at 8. So, and plus we're going to do commentary. Yeah, we'll be good.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, and if not, I can always separate the fun chat sections onto their own videos later on. So,
I mean, you're not actually showing this on the stream, are you?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Yeah, it'll be fine if you just have the audio. It's us talking over it.
Yes.
They're not gonna know.
Yeah. So everyone go to make fart noises in order to save us from the copyright noises.
Totally.
Yes.
James Whale.
The monster, Karloff. Oh, they forgot Boris. Oh, there's a little cat.
The monster's mate. Question mark. Dun dun dun.
Lord Byron, a horny guy, because it's Lord Byron. Get it? Okay.
Is this because they didn't know her name? They just like pulled someone off the street.
Well, yeah, actually,
threw her in there. Here's $5.
Yeah, no, the actress playing Mary Shelley there, Elsa Winchester, she also plays the monster, so they could actually kind of afford to play games. Oh, that's a house.
See, these movies had character that you don't see anymore, you know?
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of dogs.
When you walk your dogs indoors, you know, have an indoor pooper scooper.
Okay, it's a little low.
Yeah, I think you could get away with turning it up just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Maybe to like.
Okay, there. I think we'll be okay there.
Totally. You know, can you turn it up just a teeny weeny bit more?
Okay, now we're
Or actually, you know what? Wait. Let me turn my audio up. Maybe I can hear it if I turn my stuff up.
Okay.
Okay, I'm cool.
Okay, are you okay, Win?
Slightly.
Okay, I'll turn up a little bit for you.
Yeah.
Okay, that should work.
That's fantastic.
Frightened of thunder, fearful of the dark,
Mm-hmm.
and yet you have written a tale that sent my blood into icy creeps. Look at her shape. Can you
Did he just say icy creams?
Icy crease. I don't know what that is.
Cadavers out of rifled graves?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it astonishing?
I don't know why you should think so. What do you expect?
Mm-hmm.
Such an audience needs something stronger than a pretty little love story. So why shouldn't I write of monsters?
No wonder Murray's refused to publish the book. He says his reading public would be too shocked.
It will be published.
Goji says, why does this guy remind me of Brayton? Which one?
Public would be too shocked. Yeah, you sexist bastard. What the hell?
The punishment that befell a mortal man who dared to emulate God.
Well, whatever your purpose may have been, my dear, I take great relish in savoring each separate horror. I roll them over on my tongue.
Don't, Lord Byron. Don't remind me of it tonight.
What a setting in that churchyard to begin with. The sobbing women. The first clod of earth on the coffin. That was a pretty chill. Frankenstein and the dwarf stealing the body out of its new-made grave. Cutting the hanged man down from the gallows where he swung creaking in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
The cunning of Frankenstein and his mountain
This is just so like, you know, everybody got that? You know. We could steal all the air from planet Druidia to planet Spaceball. Everybody got that? For the people that didn't see the first one. Then again, this was the 30s, so it's like,
Yeah.
if you didn't catch the first one, then you never had a chance to see it.
Yeah, and it makes sense. It makes sense too because Frankenstein was 31. This was 35.
Right.
So
it's been a good few years since anybody.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, which is fairly quick for a sequel back then. So I have no idea if they were doing like re-releases between the first Frankenstein and now the Bride of Frankenstein. So
They probably did. You know, they used to. You know, movies would be you know, re-released all the time back then. You know, because you know they didn't have you know streaming or Blu-rays or DVDs or VHS tapes or whatever, or even TV. There was no TV back then.
Yeah.
Either. It's like so if you didn't see it in a theater, then you didn't see it.
Yeah, even even radio programs didn't do like radio adaptations of movies either.
Right.
So,
and there was no way to record stuff either.
Yeah,
So you couldn't even record the radio if you wanted to.
Yeah, and not only that, but back then most movie theaters used to be open 24 hours.
Right.
So yeah, plenty of time to air this stuff.
So you could go get the midnight showing of whatever. Yeah. God damn, living in the 30s sucked. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
It's too good for him, Governor.
Oi! Hold on, I better bring up Bride of Frankenstein's cast listing so I know who's who. Yeah, the lady who plays the hyperactive, pissed-off villager here is Una O'Connor. And she was a comedic actress that James Whale would hire a lot to do these films. To be honest, though, a lot of people think her character's annoying, but I think she's fairly funny in this one.
Is she like supposed to be some kind of crazy gypsy lady or something? Or
Oh no, she's just a local villager who's just, there for comic relief.
She's just the village Karen or whatever.
No, she plays the character's name Minnie, and she is basically a maid to the Frankenstein family.
What the hell is that thing on her head? Like, wait, like that? What is the purpose of that? Is that to hold her hair in? Is that to make her? Is that to make her tall enough so she can go on the Ferris wheel? Like, seriously, what is that? What is that thing? Like,
I never thought of it.
No, I'm really 5'8". I'm not 5'2". I got 6 inches of head here.
His son home.
Yeah, shut up.
The monster is dead now. Nothing could be left alive in that furnace. Why do you stay here?
I want to see.
Why do you stay here?
Oh, Hans, he must be dead.
Go home.
And dead or alive. Nothing can bring our little Maria back to us.
Oh, these are the parents of the
the little girl who accidentally
got thrown in the water.
Yeah, this is the one thing I don't like so much about this movie. Like, James Whale was in a mean streak when he rewrote these characters. So it's like, oh yeah, the daughter died, and that is one of the most tragic scenes in the first movie, and then, her parents meet a somewhat darkly comical end.
Why the hell did that guy go down there again? Wanted to make sure he was dead or whatever?
Yeah, to make sure the monster was dead, so...
Dun, dun, dun.
The mummy!
Fire bad.
Drowning good.
Abby normal. Anyway. Oh, so they actually made him look a little burnt.
Yeah. I was
right.
watching a documentary about Boris Karloff, and yeah, it was a deliberate decision to make the bolts and the iron bits more clear that, yeah, some of his skin got burned away.
Alright. Get your ass down there.
See what I mean? That's a little mean-spirited.
You know, they all just tried to burn him to death. Okay, he's gonna kill Ferris wheel lady too, right? Wait, is she supposed to be Frere Bluka or whatever from?
Yeah, it's Flare Bluka. Yeah, Flare Bluka is based on that character.
On her.
Yeah.
Bluka. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. That makes sense.
Right. Oh, that's a neat little perspective shot. I didn't realize there was a model in front of the crowd.
What's cool is that this is all sound stages and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So they had to actually build that entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it gives it a better on-screen presence, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Oh, heaven,
Yeah.
what is this? Tell me.
Oh, my lady, how can we tell you?
Dun, dun, dun. No.
Goji says the owl is just like, that sucks.
Wait, was that Victor Frankenstein right there?
Yes, that's Victor Frankenstein,
Yeah.
and that's wrapped up. Because in
Right.
the first movie he was killed, but they retconned that at the last second, and now they're retconning it again for the sequel.
Right. No one will notice. I mean, you know, it's the 1930s. People didn't care about continuity.
Mm-hmm.
Close enough.
Ah, go bite your tongue off. We don't believe in ghosts.
Yeah, get the hell out of here. Go bite your tongue off.
Let them all be murdered in the beds for all of me.
That's the right attitude to have, lady.
You ought to be murdered in your beds.
I tried warning them, but it ain't gonna work. God, that's an elaborate set for just a basic house. Even for a mansion set, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Though you can kind of see the stucco everywhere.
Speak to me, Henry.
Oh, my lady, he'll never speak again.
I was foretold of this. I was told we wear my wedding night.
Mrs. Potts.
That was kind of a strange reaction to... He's alive! Okay.
My kid got an A in school, yeah!
Get out of my parking space!
There's donuts! There's free donuts!
Oh my god, everything bagel!
I love bagels!
Oh my god, buy one, get one free! These batteries don't work!
Here, try these!
It's like the Incredible Screaming Woman.
Yeah.
Say you have a villain called the Screamer, and they don't actually have any superpowers, they just scream everything and just annoy people. It's like, oh my god, shut up! Yeah, so yeah, he did die at the end of the first one, but I guess they're saying he lived, he survived somehow.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
I created a man, and who knows, in time I could have trained him to do my will. I could have made a race.
To be fair, it's not as... Like, in the context of this movie, it's being retold by Mary Shelley, so she's doing her own retcon. It's not as bad as, like, House of Dracula or Frankenstein, where characters who died in the last movie are alive and well for no explanation in the next. So...
Right. Yeah, these all have kind of a very loose continuity between them all, you know. It's...
While you've been lying here tossing in your delirium, I couldn't sleep. And when you raved of your insane desire to create living men from the dust of the dead, a strange apparition has seemed to appear in the room. It comes, a figure like death,
See, if you're gonna make a monster, why make him 12 feet tall with a strength of 20 men? You know, like, why not just make a guy who's like 6 inches tall, who's not gonna like, you know, and he tries to revolt, you just sort of, you know, step on him.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's like, fuck that. Like,
You're way too smart for these films, Mark.
Henry, no. You know, like, you know, talk like about like robots taking over the Earth. Like, just make the robots like R2-D2, and don't give them like hands with thumbs, and that way they can't pick up a machine gun. And it's like, what's R2-D2 gonna do? Bump into you? Like,
or spray oil everywhere and set it on fire.
you know, like if all the Roombas became sentient tomorrow and tried to revolt, like, what are they gonna do? They can't do shit. Like, they're gonna bump into you and stuff. You just flip it over.
Yeah.
Turn it off. Like, the Roomba can't, like, you know, what's it gonna do? Launch a nuclear missile? No. Like, like, just make all the robots like C-3PO. Like, he can't even extend his arm all the way. Right? Like, you know, just don't make Terminators, I guess. Just, you know, that's the problem. When you think it's gonna revolt, it's this 8-foot tall steel monster that can punch through your chest. Like, who thought that was a good idea to begin with? Like,
but Mark,
what the hell is that thing? Was that a bonnet that she's like? This woman has like really unique hats.
She's
like every
old,
scene.
okay? Old people wear funny hats. I should.
That's
I
just the
should
law.
know.
When you get old, you just have to wear a funny hat, I guess. And
Right.
What year is this supposed to take place? Like 1870, something like that.
Yeah. What's up, Win?
I was going to say the sleep caps were actually quite commonplace with many of people back in those days.
Yeah.
Was it because you couldn't wash your hair all the time? That's why they wore hats all the time?
Yeah.
Could be.
Nice thing to keep your head warm, too. It's like, look how cavernous this place is.
But I mean, if you look at old pictures from that era, like, everyone's wearing a hat. It's like, there's got to be a reason. Like, you know, is it to keep your hair clean? I'm guessing, since they didn't have, like, shampoo and running water and stuff.
Well,
right?
there were the hair birds, too, who would make nests in people's hairs back then.
Indoor plumbing. It's
Yes.
going to be big.
The hair birds would just invade, and whoa, that guy's like 7 feet tall. Jeez.
I trust you will pardon this intrusion so late an hour. I would not have ventured to come had I not a communication to make, which I suspect may be of the utmost importance.
This actor is Ernest Thizziger, and he's playing Dr. Pretorius.
Right.
So.
Jeez, look at that bed.
Booted, my dear Baron, is the word.
Did he just say bullshit, my dear Barrett? Wait.
No,
What did he say?
Booted out of university.
Oh.
I am also a doctor, Baroness.
God, look at that bed. God damn.
My business with you, Baron.
Ridiculous. I couldn't sleep in a bed like that. I'd be staring at it too much. Serious. Like, it's so busy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I'm jealous because I'll never have it, but still.
Yeah, don't take this the wrong way, but it's a very small bed. How was their wedding night gonna happen in that one? Slide the two elaborate wooden beds together.
Well, you know.
I'm sorry, everybody. I had to.
God, that furniture is like, dang.
Way too elaborate.
You did.
Yeah, thank you.
So this is supposed to be like end of the 19th century, right?
Yeah, roughly about. Let me check.
Like 1890 something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely seems like it's the Victorian period.
Yeah.
Right.
Supposedly the story is supposed to take place in 1899.
1899. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Men had very, very weird hairstyles back then, and very, very creative beards and mustaches.
But you and I have gone too far to stop.
This is what's going to happen to me when I get old. I'm just going to have my mad scientist hair. Like, I figure if I can hit 70, then all bets are off, and I've, like, won at life. And after I hit 70, I'm just going to say fuck it and just do anything. I'm going to have hair that goes in every direction, like,
Yeah,
like
it is.
Mad Dog.
Yeah, it is like grayish broccoli coming out of that guy's head.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adapt a mad scientist persona when I'm old.
Mhm.
Like, just, you know. And I won't even do science experiments. I'll just play weird noises at night so my neighbors think I'm doing science experiments. You know? And I'll do stuff like I'll buy like, full cow cadavers and like, horse heads and like have them shipped to like my house and stuff and like display them outside. What is this for my experiment?
Don't forget about the dolphin lovemaking, Mark.
Exactly.
Okay.
All of this. I'll be like stitching together like, warthog zombie pigs and stuff. For my experiments, man. I'm a doctor of Frankensteinism.
Mm-hmm. Frankensteinology.
Frankensteinology, man.
Yes.
Professor of Frankensteinology.
Yes.
I'll have like a learning tree course. A madologist. Professor of madology. I'll be experimenting like, how to like remove someone's head and sew it back on and so I can learn about stuff like that. That's my experiment. Decapitation experiment. You ever see that mouse that they grew an ear on?
Yes.
Uh-huh. That's what I like, Frankensteinology, dude. Like, we need more of that. We need more mice with ears. Just let them out in the wild so that they can breed, and then before you know it, ears will start appearing on everything. Because we have a lack of biodiversity in this world, man. Like, this is what we need to save the environment.
Win, can you hear the movie okay? Do you want me to turn up some more?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I'll shut up.
No, that's okay.
I'm just saying.
You're fine.
Okay. No.
Though sadly,
trying to save
one of my
the Earth.
earbuds did just die.
Yeah.
I'm just like trying to save the planet here. Anyway, sorry.
How did you get ears on trees? How did that happen? Oh yeah, speaking of your little monsters, Mark, here it comes.
I have no memory of this at all.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've seen this movie.
My experiments did not turn out quite like yours, Henry. But science, like love, has her little surprises, as you shall see.
Why is he wearing a yarmulke? What's up with that?
What are these?
Oh, he's at home.
There is a pleasing
He can wear whatever he
variety about
wants.
my exhibits. My first
Oh, okay. It's more like a ball cap without the,
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
charm, don't you think?
Wait, I totally don't remember this. So he actually did make little tiny people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now he says
That seems a little cruel. They just live their lives in these beakers.
Now, I have to be very careful with the king.
So wait. They just have to sit there forever with like in the dark?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's kind of messed up.
Disapprovingly at the other two, that they made him an
And that was the day they revolted and formed the Isle of Lilliput.
Peter Cook.
See, the thing is that these people are clearly talking and stuff. It's like,
There's a certain resemblance to me, don't you think? Or do I flatter
they're only like, they're fully sentient people. Like, you think at night he tortures them or whatever? Like,
Sometimes I have
wear the goddamn Pope hat, you know? And he's like shaking it around and stuff like that, putting his cat, like making his cat chase him. And he's like, I don't want to wear the king outfit anymore. Shut up! Put it on!
even royal amours.
You think he like puts them in a maze with like cheese and mice and stuff? And, like, hey, that's cruel. That actually was a really good effect right there.
Yeah.
There's no bathrooms in those things, dude. How do these things go to the bathroom?
Well, maybe they don't need to go to the bathroom.
So he created little tiny people without like
Yeah, he grew them
without
he
without
grew-
intestines. Like,
Yes, he grew them with he grew them with homunculus technology.
so do they not eat? Like, they gonna starve to death in a few days because there's no like, digestive system or whatever. Like this ballerina, like if she stops ballerinaing, is he gonna like, I don't know, start torturing her or something? It's like, you're a ballerina, dance. When I take the cover off, that means you dance. Like if you go back to his house, there's just this pile of dead miniature ballerinas.
Okay.
because they wouldn't dance, you know, and he just like puts her in front of it.
This is your fault, Brayton.
It's gonna happen to you if you don't dance when I tell you. This is the real evil scientist here. Like, Frankenstein has just made a guy that tried to do his best. This dude is making like he's like torturing entire like civilizations here. Like, god damn.
It's just 6 little homunculi.
This movie should have been about him, dude. Like, and why is he dressing them up in little costumes too? The guy's kind of a sicko. Jesus Christ.
Create a race, a man-made race upon the face of the earth. Why not? I can't.
See? He wants to create a race. He wants to make a race of little tiny puppet people that he can torture. Because he's like a deranged madman.
Or a Bird-Eye Gordon.
You think he eats them like the ones that
No!
fail? Like, they come out of the microwave and this one's got 2 heads and he just makes like a sandwich out of it or something. You know? Or you think he like feeds them to his dog? Like,
no, not
this ballerina won't dance. He's like feeding like the revolting, the ballerinas that just have like too many like independent thoughts, you know. They're getting fed to the pit bulls or whatever.
He clearly didn't own any dogs.
That guy's evil. Frankenstein is just misunderstood, you know. Like the monster just wants to like drink water and stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I ugly? Why am I ugly?
You're not talking to one of your dogs, are you?
No. I remember this scene.
Mm-hmm. He doesn't accidentally kill this person, does he? No, I haven't seen this one in a while either.
I can't remember. I don't think so. Actually, doesn't he save her?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. I know we're sympathetic to Frankenstein, but to be fair, if we saw a gigantic Boris Karloff like flat top monster in the middle of nowhere,
little baby lamb.
Aww.
That pool wasn't even that deep. They could stand up in it.
Yeah.
How are you gonna drown in a 2-foot pool? Wait, there's a girl right there. Oh, okay. I guess he got her. Don't worry about the girl standing right there.
The Burgermeister? I can go for a burger right now. We should have a restaurant called the Burgermeister.
Totally.
With like a giant 17-foot statue of a Burgermeister serving burgers.
You should have burgers attached to that mustache. Look at that. I met a guy once. I used to wait tables at this restaurant. And a guy came in once that had this huge, giant, curly Q mustache like this.
Right,
like,
right.
Massively giant. And it had like he would wax. It looked like he was waxing the end so that it would curl up. And it's like, dude, what are you, like, what is this, like fucking 1899? Why the hell do you have a giant... I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be ironic or something, but I don't understand why somebody would think that's attractive. Get him! He saved somebody from dying. Kill him. Oh. Is he gonna throw this styrofoam rock at him? Probably.
You know, it's one of those movies where when there's an action sequence, the audio goes upwards, and when there's like regular dialogue, not so much. I have to wonder if that was like done by design or not.
No, it's probably just an artifact of the recording.
Find him securely. I don't want anything slipshod. Tie his feet first.
Slipshod.
The guy has an interesting mustache.
Have you got him? That's what I want to know. Have you got him?
Of course we've got him, my good woman.
A good job, too.
She's not wearing a hat. I am disappointed.
You mocked her for it, now you miss her for it.
Where'd they get a from? What, are they gonna put him on a spigot and like roast him or some shit? Like,
Yeah. Oh, James Whale.
God damn, that's a little cruel and unusual there.
Uh-huh.
They have some hitting him with tomatoes and shit. Don't they just have some handcuffs? I mean, that seems a little,
Yeah.
you know, gotta read him his rights first.
Yeah. I'm going to try to read some of the comments while we watch this. Warrior King says, Frankenstein's monster sadly already has a reputation for being a murderer, so you can't blame the villagers for reacting poorly to his presence.
Yeah.
Even though we all know ultimately he just wants friendship and only gets violence when provoked.
Yeah. Screw the villagers. Do they do this every time somebody kills somebody? They get a big log and tie the guy to it?
I think only in these monster movies.
This is just the punishment in, you know, where they're like in Frankfurt or some shit, right? Like, that's just what they do to you in Frankfurt. They just tie you to a pole and throw you in a dungeon, huh?
Yes, Goji say, I do believe the guy playing the Burgermeister was one of the police officers in The Invisible Man. I shall...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I shall confirm that in a little bit. But yeah, he definitely looks... Go on?
Wait, are they going to electrocute him? Oh, no. Okay. I thought this was an electric chair.
No.
I mean, that wouldn't work. That wouldn't work very well.
Yes, the actor who... Yes, the actor is E.E. Clive, and he did play... Constable Jaffers in The Invisible Man. So.
Okay.
I'd hate to find him under my bed at night. He's a nightmare in the daylight, he is.
Fuck you, lady. God, what a... Anyway, sorry.
He doesn't get out of here. He's dangerous.
Now I can get back to more important duties. We must do ours. Bon? Good night, sir. Monster indeed. Tush.
Harumph.
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
I like how the one police officer was like so annoyed at his boss he did the flounder face.
Oh, that lasted long.
Yeah.
The hell, people.
I've been locked
Well,
up.
you know. He does, you know, he is a monster. Strength of 20 men. All that. Dude, point blank, dude. How the hell are you missing? He's right there. Alright, well these guys are freaking useless. Look at it. He barely even touched him. He just karate chopped him, but he fell right over. Like,
Just an escaped lunatic. Merely wanted someone to handle it, that's all. Quite harmless.
it's quite harmless. He's loose.
Oh, come on, you got him beforehand.
You got a gun, kill him. Oh, too late. Oh, thanks, lady. You just got that guy killed. God damn. Why don't you shoot him? Because that's what'll happen. That's why. Like, run! Run!
Oh, so I don't think Frida's gonna make it out okay.
Just like a wedding or something? Like, why are all these girls, like, wearing bridesmaid outfits?
After school activities, I guess?
Are they, like, part of a cult or something? Like, they were just up there making a sacrifice to fucking Cthulhu or whatever, and...
Right,
oh, here comes a real monster.
Nobody didn't know who Cthulhu was until the 60s.
I don't know, man. I think there's some kind of weird, bizarre Children of the Corn cult going on up there. All those girls were wearing the exact same things.
I'm surprised she
Wait,
didn't
what?
scream.
What did you say? There's an...
The monster apparently killed some people inside the house.
Oh.
We better get away from these parts. It isn't safe.
Why?
I'm frightened. The monster.
Ah, there's no danger.
I think that woman needs more rings.
Mm.
Where's the pepper and salt? We got no pepper and salt.
All right, Mother. I'll get it. Don't worry.
Doing it, mother.
That woman is wearing a ring on every hand. Watch when they show her again, if they do.
Why not? Rings are fun. Unless they're rings of power.
He's gonna steal their quail or whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
So are these supposed to be gypsies?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. Fire bad. My chicken. Oh, too late.
That make a terrible like food commercial. It's like he should have gone El Pollo.
He should have got our new 3 chicken leg for 1 deal. Okay. Oh, this is the blind guy.
Yes.
Cigars. Okay.
Oh Lord, I wish I had a friend. It is actually a rather sweet sequence.
He clearly likes his music.
Yes.
There is a bride in the Bride of Frankenstein, right? I mean,
Just
I thought
wait.
there was.
Yeah, just wait.
So I sorry, I can't remember.
Yeah, she comes
I do
later.
remember vaguely what's going on, you
Mhm.
know. Like this guy's blind, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Who's there?
Are those crickets like you're playing the crickets, or is that part of the movie?
I'm playing the crickets.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, you can hear it on your end.
Yes, but that's fine. Yeah.
Because I thought the crickets would be a good way to kind of hide the. But if it's
Right,
becoming
right,
too
right.
distracting, I can get rid of it.
No, leave them on. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, this fooling the YouTube algorithm bots or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We'll see. So far, we're good, but we'll see what happens come tomorrow.
Rawr.
Welcome, my friend, whoever you are.
Fire bad.
Music good. I'm a big fan of fiddling.
I cannot see you. I cannot see anything. You must please excuse me, but I'm blind.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
Come in, my poor friend. No one will hurt you here. If you're in trouble, perhaps I can help you. But you need not tell me about it if you don't want to. What's the matter?
It's probably the first time anybody touched him
My poor friend.
in a decent manner. A mute, a very big mute.
Does he accidentally kill this guy? I think he does, right?
No, don't worry. Him and the blind guy are good buddies.
I can't remember.
Tell me, who are you? I don't understand. Can you not speak? It's strange. Perhaps you're afflicted too. I cannot see and you cannot speak. Is that it?
That sucks.
If you understand what I'm saying, put your hand on my shoulder.
You could use sign language. Oh, that's not going to work.
That is good.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
No, you stay here. I'll get you some food.
This reminds me of the young Frankenstein where he's like pouring it in his lap or whatever. You know.
Yeah, it is a generally funny sequence, but
Many times for God to send me a friend.
that's nice looking bread.
It's very lonely here, and it's been a long time since any human being came into this hut. I shall look after you, and you will comfort me.
This guy is presuming a lot here. It's like, dude, we just met a few minutes ago. I'm not moving in.
He's a hermit. He doesn't know anything about the local mad scientist trade.
I shall provide for you. You will comfort me. It's like, whoa, buddy, whoa. How about we just hang out for a night or so? I'm ready to get married.
See where it goes from there.
This guy's already praying for him and shit. It's like, shouldn't we go out to dinner first or something? I mean, get to know you, meet your parents. You know? I don't usually pray until the third date. Got to go out a couple of times, you know? Get tested.
Mark!
I mean, this guy's just jumping right into it, man. It's like,
okay.
You know, why don't you guys get a joint bank account? Like, you know, move right in and...
To be fair, both of them have not had very good recent times. Look, even Frankenstein knows this guy needs help.
They met 5 minutes ago. The guy's already crying over him. It's like, God, Jesus, buddy. Just want to get some food and get out of here.
8 years later.
And now for our lesson. Remember, this is bread.
Bread, good.
Bread.
Bread. Hey, I didn't say you could eat it. Oh.
To drink. Drink.
Drink. Food, good.
We are friends, you and I. Friends.
Frankenstein's got a dribbling problem there, man. Gotta get him a bib or something.
Must be some good booze.
Yeah.
Cigars.
No. This is good. Smoke. You try.
Rocking the guns. Smoke. Smoking's good for you. Cigars are nasty.
Contact
high.
cigars.
Good. Good.
Finest wheat in the valley.
I was all alone. It is bad to be alone.
That's how I feel when I do my streamings.
Alone sucks.
Now come here. And what is this?
Wood.
Wood for the fire. Wood. And this is
Wood.
No. Fire is good. Fire, no good. There is good, and there is bad. Good. Bad.
I do like how they made the makeup a little... Like you can kind of see blistering.
Mm-hmm.
Music.
Yeah, and if there were any flaws with the makeup, the black and white helps immensely.
Yeah.
Goji Shea says the scene is actually touching, and he says, I remember there was an episode back in the 90s that used footage in this scene of the Frankenstein monster interact with the bee from the Honey Nut Cheerios commercial. Oh, yeah.
Were they smoking cigars, too?
Yeah, no, it was like the bee was trying to calm down Frankenstein with Cheerios, a bowl of Cheerios.
Can you tell us how to get off this wood?
To his credit, Honey Nut Cheerios are good.
Mm-hmm.
Honey Nut Cheerios are the bomb, yes.
Yes, let's all quote Frankenstein. Cheerios, go! Oh, I remember you.
Tonight's live watch is sponsored by Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios also calmed down Godzilla and Darth Vader.
And it made Ebenezer Scrooge much less of a jerk.
I forgot the Ebenezer Scrooge one, so they really went all out with that one, with like the period clothing and the elaborate sets. Yeah, it was going so well before these two guys showed up.
I'm gonna trash my old man's house and burn everything down that I just met yesterday. And we're already lifelong friends.
Poor old guy. We never know what happens to him after this.
Why the hell did those two people show up anyway? I thought this guy was a hermit.
Oh, they got lost in the woods.
Cringe. No.
Oh, that's some wicked.
God, he was standing really close to that fire.
Yeah. Bite me too, little guys. He bumps into the Boris Karloff from the Body Snatcher. Oh, wait a minute. That would be too meta.
Fuck this tree. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Get out of my way.
Yeah, that whole scene with the blind hermit was actually from the original book.
Yeah.
But humorously, originally, the Frankenstein's monster was hiding out beneath a house that was owned by an old man and his 2 children, a teenage son and a daughter. And and basically, yeah, he just lived underneath the house, listening to everything they were saying and stealing books whenever he could when they were asleep. And that's how he learned to become such an intelligent person. So, sadly, when he went to introduce himself to the family, it was very awkward, and they basically scared him off. And at that point, the monster fell in love with the family so much that he just decided to leave on his own accord.
Yeah, I remember. If I remember right, I think I read it years ago. Where he remembers how to read, not so much learns.
Yeah.
And although he doesn't have memories of his prior life or whatever.
Yeah, but no, the monster in the original book was way more intelligent. That's why I did that joke about the handsome homunculus made of manly parts, because that's the gag about the original book. He was basically an Adonis minus the pale skin and the creepy yellow eyes. So, sexy Stein.
Sexy Stein. Sexy Stein.
Abs, good.
Sexy Stein does Dallas.
Okay.
Totally.
Oh, no.
That's a bow chicka bow wow music. Yeah. It writes itself.
Don't tempt me.
This is a very big crypt. Are crypts usually this big? Stairs and cages and elevators and shit?
I don't know about the elevators, but yeah, European crypts are pretty impressive.
There's like a salad bar going here, and they have a sauna.
To be fair, I think this is just a recycled Frankenstein's mansion recycled.
But yeah, in terms of stuff, mausoleums, crypts, and catacombs were
pretty elaborate.
Deep, yeah, they were deep and vast.
Right. See, that's what we need in America, man. We need more fucking catacombs. We need catacombs beneath Los Angeles where we can bury our dead. Like Paris,
Oh, that's dark.
These guys are these are like grave robbers. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. For Dr. What's his name? That guy?
Pretorius.
Alright, he's totally getting it on with his creations here. You saw that face.
He's just excited to bring monsters to life, like me.
That's why he made the little queen and the little ballerina. He's doing nefarious things with them. Come on, see, he's even paying these guys to go away, so he's like, yeah, no witnesses. Alright. This dude's creepy as hell, dude. Alright. What's he doing with these dead bodies anyway? He's got like a bottle of wine, and he's having like a picnic, dude. Oh my god.
Well, he just wants to enjoy his late night dinner.
He's just getting some liquid courage before the real bad stuff begins. Damn, this movie's dirty.
Just to let all our listeners know out there, no actual corpses were cavorted with during the making of this movie.
Thank you,
See, he's toasting a pile of... Okay, well, so this guy's obviously nuts.
What's this guy's deal?
Wait, so what's going on here? He just paid those guys to so he could go have dinner with a corpse?
No, he's
not going to do experiments with it?
He needs strong bones to grow a body around it.
Oh.
Milk. It does a body good.
Good evening. Smoke. Pray. Yes, I hope so. Have a cigar. They're my only weakness.
Have a cigar. I said one cigar, man. Oh.
You finally got your chicken, Mark.
Okay. Is he gonna like
14, good year.
This is making me hungry now.
Yeah.
Make man like me? No. Woman. Friend for you. Woman.
Friend for you.
Yes. I want friend like me. I think you can be very useful. And you will add a little force to the argument if necessary. Do you know who Henry Frankenstein is? And who you are? Yes, I know. Made me from
Oh, I didn't notice he had staples on his head.
I love dead.
Was it like that in the first movie?
No, that was a part of the makeup trick. Because he was in a fire, some of his skin got burned away. So yeah, that was deliberately. They have the big old staples show up. Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
Because I can.
Yeah, it's a little sexist here.
Is here again, sir?
There.
Just a
I knew it. Send him away. I won't see him.
I certainly will.
Just wants a little sister, like a lot of perverted anime characters. Oh God, no.
She was wearing her height, complimenting hat there again. Her Ferris wheel hat.
You love the Ferris wheel hat, don't you?
I don't know what your business is with my husband.
What in the hell is that thing?
I tell you frankly that I am not frightened of it or of you.
Is that a triangle on her head? Like
He's in no state to be alarmed.
an arrow or something? Like the
Your
fuck?
visit now is most unwelcome.
Oh, it's a veil.
I heard the carriage drive up.
I see it.
After the
Okay.
baggage is put in.
Well, I'm still not sure what that thing on her is. It supposed to be a dart or something? Like
This is
what
a
even
hat.
is that?
It's a 1930s hat. They were all weird.
I think you know why I am here, Henry.
You know, I could never be a woman. You see all that outfit she was wearing there? Like that must have took forever to put on. I just have no patience to do that. You know, like I'd be like the sloppiest woman ever. Serious, like my wife puts on makeup and stuff. Like takes her like an hour. It's like I would just have no patience for that.
Well, to be fair, look at the way the men
I
are
could never
dressed.
do it.
Yeah, it's like no wonder we evolved to a point where we just wear shirts and shorts.
Yeah, look at all the shit this guy's wearing. He has ties and overcoats and undershirts and screw that. God, pain in the ass. Thank God I live in the 21st century. Like he has a shirt and a tie and a sweater and a coat. And he's not even outside. He's like in his house. Like this is just how he dresses like around his house and stuff. Like
This guy knows how to keep it casual.
they didn't even have air conditioning back then. It must have been so hot. Anyway.
Yes, there have been developments since he came to me.
I love that line of dialogue. There's been developments since he came to me.
Sit down.
Sit your ass down. Oh.
What do you want? You know. This is your work. Yes. I'll have no hand in such a monstrous thing. Yes, must. Get him out. I won't even discuss it until he's gone.
Fuck you. Oh, okay. You could try giving him a bath or something.
Go.
Maybe a new shirt. You know. This one's got mud all over it. It's torn.
Go hang out with the Uber driver. He still has a pizza to share.
Must do it. Never. Nothing can make me go on with it.
No anchovy.
Never.
You know, it's so hard to find. Unless you go to like a specialty pizza restaurant to make your own pizza, anchovies are hard to find.
That's surprising because you can find them at grocery stores everywhere.
Yeah. Oh,
and I tried one an anchovy pizza out of curiosity once. If made right, they're not bad.
Yeah, yeah. A little
Yeah.
salty, but still good.
If you don't put too many of them on there,
Yeah,
totally.
yeah.
Excuse me for being so nervous, milady, and I don't like leaving you alone.
Oh, nonsense, May. I shall be all right.
It's a feather. That's what that thing is.
Mm,
Okay.
Okay.
Is it like from a crow or something? Like
it's from the raven.
Ran out of peacock feathers, I guess, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think she needs more candles in front of her mirror there. I don't think there's enough candles. Dun dun.
What's up?
My lady. No.
So were they just standing in silence the whole time? It's just like Power Ranger monsters waiting for a robot to transform.
I'm assuming they were talking about something.
Okay. How's your homunculuses? I ate them. Oh.
See, if I could make little tiny people like that, I'd make like 100 of them, and just have them like
endless
carry
Puppet
me.
Master sequels.
Like they just carry me around in a chair all day. Like I would never walk again. I get rid of my car. I just get a dog sled. Put all the little, have like a 50 like little homunculuses pull me down the street.
The ones that pull the dog sleigh, they have to be like homunculus clones of the cast of Monty Python.
Totally.
All of them.
And you just feed them dog food, hose them off once a day. They'll be fine. And I give them all names that rhyme. Harry, Larry, Barry, Carrie, Jerry. That way they know each other.
Gary, Derry. Excelsior, Harry.
I mean, of course, they murder me in the middle of the night because I'm treating them like animals, but still. That's why you lock them up in a cage with a cobra at night, so they have to fight for their lives. They're too tired. By the time I let them out in the morning, they're too tired to revolt.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing?
Hey, I made them. I can kill them. Okay. I am a cruel god. Anyway, I'm just saying.
That's what my mom and dad says about me and my brothers.
The movie should be about that dude, Pretorius. Like, screw Dr. Frankenstein. It sucks. I want to see more little people. Like, he made little outfits for those people too. That's the other thing.
Yeah, we.
And are they still in the jars now? They're just still hanging out in the jars with the.
They're probably with a
covers
baby.
over them.
Mark, it's likely Pretorius put them with a babysitter. Okay.
I don't think so. I think they're still in the jars in the case, and he hasn't taken them out since.
It's Larry Talbot. He hired Larry Talbot to babysit his homunculus.
Like, I bet you they're just wondering, like, God, is he going to forget to feed us again?
Oh, here comes the comedy police.
Like, poor things are starving to death. Like, we forgot. Where the hell are they? They're not,
Look.
I mean.
It's beating. But the rhythm of the beat is uneven. Increase the saline solution.
Give it more salt. Saline solution.
Any life yet? No.
Isn't that what you put your, like, contact lenses in? Like,
This is only the spectrum of life.
I think so.
This action only responds when the current is applied.
You must be patient. The human heart is more complex than any other part of the body. Look, the beat is increasing.
Yes.
Dun, dun.
Stopped.
Shall I increase the current?
This heart is useless. I must have another. And it must be sound and young.
So now he's suddenly a crazy scientist again.
Yeah, well, he's being forced into it because they got the wife hostage.
Yeah, they just got to put on a,
Oh,
now he's nuts again.
This actor right here playing the assistant, the unshaven Homer Simpson looking troglodyte,
like Igor or whatever.
Yeah. That's played by Dwight Fry, and from what Goji says, he also played the assistant Fritz in the first Frankenstein, and he was also, I think he was also, I may be mistaken, the crazy guy in Dracula.
Oh, Renfield.
Renfield, yes.
Right. Let's see. Do you have like other comments? People commenting and stuff?
Yeah, hold on. I think so far we're only down to 8 people. So they all kind of tittered off after Nick and Laura left. So that's okay. They all remember the commercial, yes. Oh yeah, they brought up the commercial.
Oh, if only I can keep it going until it was a very fresh one.
People in jars take on a whole new disturbing meaning these days. Alright.
Oh yeah, it's okay. I saw that. Yes, he was in Renfield as Dracula. Thank you for confirming that, Goji Shay.
Yes, very sad, only we can't bother about that now. Can I do anything?
No. I can work better alone.
Get me some chicken.
The awkwardness.
Can I do anything?
Yeah, the awkward feeling when you find out your coworkers just murdered a person.
I can't do nothing about that. Oh well, you know.
Here comes the manager checking out how things are going.
Get me some Popeyes and a 6-pack of Bud.
Have you brought her? You wait. I wait.
I'm exhausted. I must get sleep.
Work. Finish. Then sleep.
I can't work.
Finish, asshole. Oh, sorry.
Send him away.
Was that Boris Karloff apologizing for the foul mouth? Booze.
Yeah, they're turning the monster into a freaking alcoholic here. Like,
No, not an alcoholic, a wine connoisseur.
Okay.
The Wolfman's an alcoholic.
Drink. Drink, my friend, drink. Have cigar.
Wine of Frankenstein.
Drink. Did he just, like, spike that with, like, a roofie or something?
Yes.
Trying to roofie Frankenstein?
Uh-huh.
Or you just knock him out?
Oh dear.
That was fast.
Down
Wow,
I go.
Alright, now he's gonna drag him off into the closet to, like,
Mark.
date rape is not good.
No, stop.
Oh no.
I mean,
on.
if you see something, say something is what I'm trying to say here.
Can't
be knocking a guy out like
Let's
this.
go back to the innocent handsome Stein jokes. Okay.
I'm just saying, it's like, consent.
Stop.
This
Stop.
guy did not get consent first. Like,
Okay.
that's bad. He's clearly insane.
S452 says wine sucks, too sour for my taste. Yeah.
Wait, is that a cell phone? It's a phone in a box. Wait, they didn't have that shit in 1899? Like, why the hell are they making monsters, man? They should be, like, mass-producing those things. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Or did he just say, like, did he invent that? Like, this is my telephonograph or something? Like,
No, I think
Okay.
it was just like an old phone.
no, it was a phone in a box,
Yeah.
which did not exist until, like, World War II.
Yeah, the original telephone was invented in 1849, so
Oh.
it was probably one of the earlier models.
Hmm.
Like back in the day, you had to have there was various different ways to connect. Like I know in the 1920s on for a while, you had to have a phone operator connect you to a particular line, and then later, as the technology advanced, we were able to get phone numbers and.
Yeah.
Now we have phones in the palm of our hand.
Well, that's what it was back in the day. All the lines were open, and an operator had to actually physically connect. Yeah.
Yeah, hence infamous stories of operators
Numbers.
eavesdropping and reporting nefarious actions over the phone.
But actual cell phones weren't a thing until, like, if you watched World War II, they had, like, portable phones, but it was like an entire backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Like this giant backpack, like...
Yeah, well,
You know.
well, first off, Wynn, thank you for letting us know about that. I didn't even know phones were invented that early. And this story takes place in 1899, so yeah, it was like that. Phones have been around for at least roughly 15 years. But no, when the
Yeah, to answer your question, where it became patented in 1876 by Alexander Graham Bell, it was actually invented by Antonio Ricci. In 1849, Charles Morso devised the phone in 1854, and then Graham Bell got the U.S. patent.
Did not know that.
Yeah, but no, earlier... Yeah, thank you, Wynn, again. If not, we would have been talking about phones for the rest of the movie.
You
No, the evil assistant, he actually was holding like a big old phone box. So yeah, it was kind of realistic there.
Well, but there would have to be a line going to it.
Oh yeah, there probably was a line.
They don't have like wireless phones back then. I mean, that wasn't a thing. All right, here we go. Bride is going to start showing up now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I could have sworn she showed up earlier in the movie. I just don't remember.
Yeah, no, they kind of save her for the climax.
Right. Maybe I haven't seen this. I could have sworn that I've seen this movie. I do remember the part with the old man and some of the other things.
Well, to be fair, it's it's one of those famous movies where you probably have seen it before, and I just gotta say that is one hell of a set. That was a huge set.
Oh yeah. Well, back then the thing is, this set they probably used it in like 20 movies, not including Frankenstein.
Yeah. Goji Shea says there was a subplot that was dropped from the final version of this film where they would have used Elizabeth, Dr. Frankenstein's wife's heart, for the bride. Okay, without telling Dr. Frankenstein till the bride was created. Oh, that would have been a really dark twist.
They did that in the remake with freaking.
Oh yeah, from the 90s.
Yeah,
that was
they
particularly sad.
What's his name is Frankenstein?
Robert De Niro.
Who was just totally not the right actor to be Frankenstein.
Yeah. Especially that part where Frankenstein was like beating the crap out of loan sharks in Vegas.
What I really liked about that movie is that they gave him platform shoes so that he'd be tall, but then his arms too short. Just didn't work, I mean, Robert De Niro's a good actor and everything. It's just, not a good fit,
Right.
It's like having Rodney Dangerfield play James Bond or something. It just doesn't work.
It's not that bad.
Hey, I get no respect. Just wouldn't.
Yeah. Like that's a good question for after the movie's over. It's like, what actors you would like to see play the Dr. Frankenstein monster? I have a choice, but I'll say
the monster.
Later. Yeah.
I have to think about that.
Yeah. I'll say off the bat. Yeah, I say off the bat, if they ever decide to bring Frankenstein into What We Do in the Shadows, I think Peter Serafinowicz would be a great Frankenstein monster.
The Rock, I think.
Wrestling style.
He's got that kind of square head. Didn't have to do much makeup on him.
Dave Bautista, I think, would be a great Frankenstein monster.
Oh yeah. Well, that dude is gigantic. Bautista, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like fucking 8 feet tall. That guy.
I remember they tried Aaron Eckhart for I, Frankenstein, though to my understanding, that movie was not very good.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, from what I heard, the movie wasn't very good. But yeah, speak of handsome undead homunculus, says Aaron Eckhart was a great Frankenstein. Wow, they really went all out with this sequence. It's like they saw the resurrection sequence in the first movie and was like, hold my 1930s beer.
Did you ever see The Bride with Sting?
I did a long time ago. The only thing I remembered was I really liked that film's version of the Frankenstein monster, but only because it was played by Clancy Brown. And he was definitely doing a more sympathetic version of it.
It's actually a really good movie, I think.
Okay.
Really good,
Yeah, and it's and it has a very. Oh my goodness!
Get the hell out of here!
And I remember The Bride had a very sweet ending where, the monster and the bride end up together, but not as lovers, just as friends traveling Europe.
Yeah, they eventually go off with each other.
Yeah.
Sting gets a little old pervy there.
Well, he'll be watching you.
I hate it already.
Sorry.
That was excellent.
Thank you.
That was very witty.
Thank you.
And quick thinking. It's alive.
Not now, Frankenstein.
Does he get to say it now? Pretorius.
She's alive.
Oh.
Alive.
Call back.
Weird science. Anyway.
The actor who plays Dr. Frankenstein, Clive Owen, I think he loves saying that line. Oh, Colin Clive. That's his name. That's Henry Frankenstein. Goju say laughs out loud. The monster killed Dwight Fry again. And then S452 says, Frankenstein was written by the guy who wrote G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra and the spec script for Halo Fall of the Reach movie. Oh, here's a big reveal.
Dun dun dun.
Marge Simpson.
The Bride of Frankenstein.
I wonder where that hairstyle came from.
Electrocution?
You know? And that was like... makes her iconic there.
Mm.
Rawr. For me. Alright, Frank, you gotta play it cool. Introduce yourself. You know, maybe get her number. See if she wants to get coffee. You know, don't just jump right into it.
Friend?
Friend. Play it cool. Don't get all touchy. Nope.
I didn't notice that she's walking on platform shoes herself to give her a slight tallness.
Yeah.
I never noticed that before.
Rawr. Frank, moving a little quick there, man. Not allowed to touch people without asking. Try asking her name first, man.
She hates me. Like others.
Well, you know, you can't just move right in without, like, dang, dude.
Yeah.
You don't deserve it.
Yeah. Okay,
Frankenstein's a little bit of an incel here, like.
Okay, to be fair, they didn't handle this whole thing periodly well.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I know his only relationship went from 1 to 100 like within 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, frame rate went down a little bit here.
Dude, come on.
Go. You live. Go.
You're forgiven, Daddy.
I mean, I know Frank is used to just like immediately moving in with his like partner and 5 minutes after meeting them and stuff. You gotta take it slow, dude. You gotta get her number first. You know?
Hold on, the movie's about to end.
First, you gotta text her a few times back and forth. You know, see if she even wants to go on a date. You know, you don't deserve a relationship. Right? Wait, did they just have an explodey switch? Like,
yes, every mad science lab has the explodey shit. Explodey.
he just had some dynamite just around the castle there, just in case.
Yeah, that was an impressive model destruction scene.
In case a pissed off monster pull switch, right? That's what
In
happens.
case monster is pissed off, you pull switch.
I mean, that kind of sounds to me like we need a way to end this. Just have him pull this switch and that'll just blow everything up. It's like, why does it blow everything up exactly? I don't know, there's dynamite in the basement. Who cares? Just do it. Alright.
Okay.
I could have sworn the bride showed up like halfway through the movie. I
Yeah,
didn't
not
know
right
she came
now. A
at
good cast is worth repeating, Mark.
the end. Right. Karloff doesn't have a first name.
Uh-huh.
He's just Karloff.
Yeah, well, at that point, he was kind of a super spy in the world of horror movies, so...
You know, he's like Cher or Bono, you know. You don't have to... I don't need no first name, just Karloff.
Yeah, Wynn, do you want to have the last word before we wrap up the movie?
Sure. Well, I respect a lot of the good cinematography for what it is. The ending just kind of gave me more questions than it did answer.
How so?
It's hard to say exactly.
Okay.
Seemed a little misogynistic to me.
Yeah, the final act just felt a little rushed.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. I think that was something that James Whale himself kind of copped out to in later interviews. That because they had to wrap up the movie, that explains the Explodey lever, which is now its official name, thanks to Mark.
I mean, I guess it would have been like, oh, we'll just have them all die in a fire. We'll just be repeating the first one. So
Yeah. No, I think I think originally, as Goji Shea himself noted, originally the wife was killed off early and her heart was put into the Frankenstein's bride. It's like, notice how Frankenstein's bride seemed instantly attracted to Henry, which was a holdover from the original script. But I think the movie may have needed another 15 minutes or so. But despite that, though, I think it's very well handled, and it's not as much of an anticlimax as, say, the Frankenstein meets the Wolfman, where it's like you wait all movie for a major battle, and it's just a very disappointing tussle in a basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their take on Freddy versus Jason minus the gaggle of drunk teenagers.
Exactly. So just a gaggle of drunk German villagers. So
no, it was good. Watching it again after. I mean, I think it's been like the 90s since I last saw this movie. You know, like literally, I think I was in high school. So. It's kind of cool to see, like, okay, I remember that, and I remember this, And, but I really could have sworn that she had a much larger part in the movie, and I think I'm conflating it with
The Bride.
The Bride, yeah. I think I'm conflating it in my head with that other movie with Sting, and because I could have sworn there was a part where she's like reading a book and like all this stuff, and I think that happened in the other movie. She's like reading a book about the experiments and stuff like that.
There's The Bride is a very good movie. That's something to visit in the future, one way or another.
Totally.
I remember The Bride did have that really good sequence where, since the bride is kind of living with Dr. Frankenstein for a while, she has a nightmare where Frankenstein bursts into the ballroom as the monster himself and kills her, and then she wakes up and realizes, the scientist I'm with is a pretty freaky deaky fellow, because it's Sting.
Right.
Yeah, so, but, no, the funny thing about the Bride of Frankenstein, like, she's such a visually memorable character, I think it just instantly popped into the minds of countless, instantly became a pop culture, go-to, so to speak.
Well, it's all about the hair, Seriously, if I were a woman, I'd wear my hair like that all day. That would just be my go-to forever. I'd be, like, lazy... And I'd be wearing like, bad clothes and stuff because I have no patience for getting dressed, and I just have like Frankenstein bride hair constantly.
Yeah.
And I would actually wear also clothes with pockets. My wife, she has like pants, there's no pockets on them. I don't understand. How do you survive without pockets? It's like, dude, what the fuck?
No.
Anyway.
Okay.
All clothes should have pockets.
Yes.
It should be a law.
Mm-hmm. Where do you keep your change?
Yeah.
You need
These
change.
Socks.
Yeah.
These socks need pockets.
Yeah.
Everything should have pockets.
I'm gonna make
this underwear should have pockets on them.
If I knew how to sew a sweater better, I would just make a sweater that's just nothing but pockets all on every inch. There's a big square pocket on every. It's like a wall of pockets you wear.
So my wife watches these hair care videos about, just basically like all of the different steps you need to do to keep healthy hair and shampooing and conditioning and all. And I'm just looking, I'm like, God, how do you have patience? This is probably why my hair is falling out, because I don't do all of this bullshit. Like, how do you have time for all of this stuff? Like you'd have to wake up at 4 a.m. in order to like get ready and look good. And no patience for any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, guys. I would be like ugly, smelly. My hair would look like crap because I would have no time to do it. I'd be wearing the same clothes every day. They'd be all baggy because they'd have pockets. I'm so glad I'm a man. That's all I gotta say. Anyway.
Okay.
Too much maintenance.
All right. Well, thank you for this whole stream was about Mark's inability to dress himself up.
Once you take laziness to the next level, like I have, you can achieve your dreams.
Okay.
That's what I would do. I would just have my little homunculuses, dress me up every morning.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a much more interesting movie. Dr. Pretorius and their homunculuses and just how he tortures them all day. And, they could be worshiping a big statue of him and stuff, And then, the ones that he puts in the basement, the rejects, the ones that he doesn't eat, the ones that grow that manage, he tries to eat them, this one has 3 arms.
Brayton, this is your fault.
And the ones that escape, they go to the basement and they start, a little tribe, right? And then it could just be about, the basement trolls versus, the upstairs trolls that actually love him and stuff. It writes itself. It's like the sequel to the Bride of Frankenstein, Homunculus Wars or whatever. And then the basement troll, they'll be suicide bombing themselves against the guys upstairs.
Dude,
because they have the technology upstairs.
Okay, I know your improv teacher said to do offensive stuff, but it's dude, this is a Halloween fun stream, okay? Let's talk about all the innocent children Frankenstein accidentally killed instead. There's something more wholesome.
Something wholesome, huh?
Yeah, so
Goji.
Yeah,
anyway.
Goji. Okay, so S452 says, and then the monster became a 4chan user, a Reddit mod, and a Discord mod. Okay, all right. And then Goji says, as I always thought this was a sad in the end here. Okay, and Doomzilla. Oh yeah, Doomzilla was agreeing with Shay earlier when Shay mentioned the fact that originally it was supposed to be Mrs. Frankenstein's heart go inside the bride. He says, indeed, right. Shay, I also question why he called her the Bride of Frankenstein, despite the obvious fact that the name belongs to the doctor, not the monster. So
should be Bride of the Monster, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but then again, there would have to be Boris Karloff fighting a giant squid. So. Yeah. It's cold, damn it. You get in here.
God damn, it's cold.
Yeah, and then Goji says, I would love to see a new movie.
Pull this string. Pull this string. Anyway,
you're to blame for this, Brayton. Anyways, I would love to see a new movies made of the Universal monsters, but do them as gothic, atmospheric horror movies like they used to, not weird action movies that they've been doing for the last 20 years.
No Tom Cruise as the Mummy. Yeah, I agree.
I think the big problem with the Mummy was that the Mummy
that
has
it was a piece of shit. Yeah, I mean that was anyway. What?
Well, that too, but. Yeah, no. The thing about the Mummy is, I think that's the Universal monster with the most interesting origins.
Yeah.
But they never do anything with it. And I think a really good prequel set in Egyptian times, the rise and fall of this dark wizard who eventually becomes the Mummy at the end, would be a great movie in its own right. But from what I heard, that movie, The Mummy with Tom Cruise, got basically shanghaied by Tom Cruise himself, and that's why it became more of an action movie where the female mummy was kind of a secondary character in her own movie.
I heard about that too. That he basically rewrote it or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So but at least we got one good Universal monster remake in the form of Shape of Water. Although I could just be biased there because I think that movie's
some
adorable.
good ones.
Yeah.
With Dracula Unchained or whatever, it's actually really good.
Everyone's been recommending that one to me. So
it is. It's more of the story of Vlad the Impaler, and it's actually really good. That one.
I did hear the Invisible Man's not bad.
Oh yeah.
I didn't. Oh, you mean
the Blumhouse
what was it
Invisible
called?
Man? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I saw that. Like Hollow Man or whatever.
Mm-hmm. No, not
I don't think-
Hollow. No, Hollow Man had Kevin Bacon and was inspired by the
Oh.
Invisible Man, but wasn't an Invisible Man remake.
Uh-huh.
No, Blumhouse made a version of the Invisible Man recently where it took
Oh,
place
really?
in modern times. There was a more technological bent. But yeah, from what I heard, that one's really good too. So, but
I didn't see that one.
yeah, did any of you guys see the 2010 Wolfman movie with Benicio del Toro?
No, but I have seen clips of it on YouTube, and it actually looks pretty badass.
Yeah, I know my brother Miguel adores that movie, but I'm gonna have to ask him if he likes the theatrical version or the director's cut. So.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. I think they should remake them as period pieces. I think that would be the best,
Mhm.
and just have them set in the Victorian era,
Mm-hmm.
and not make them superhero movies, but actually make them monster movies.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe you have like and you could have the good guys join together. You could have like Jonathan Harker like join
Mhm.
together with like I don't know, whoever else is the antagonist in the other movies and fight him or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
Yeah, we'll see. I know it'd be very hard to bring back Dracula. Yeah, I know. I do want to see Dracula Unchanged based on your guys's on your guys's and other people's recommendations. But at the same time, I think after the Dracula we got in the 90s from Francis Ford Coppola, it's kind of hard to top that major show. And I know there's been attempts to do it, but then they veered directly away from the original book. Like the BBC did a miniseries based on Dracula, which was semi-book accurate for like the first 2 episodes, and then it veered off into a completely different direction in like episodes 3 to 4. So,
see, the thing about Dracula is that there's been so many remakes that at this point it's cliched, like beyond cliched.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not gonna do a faithful adaptation, then you might as well just go crazy with it.
Yeah,
make him a pimp or something. Make him a seriously, you have like
Pimpestein. Behold,
you got like
my undead wenches. Yes.
You got Blackula. Have you ever seen Blackula? It's actually
I
not
love
bad.
Blackula.
Yeah,
Both
it's pretty
movies.
good.
Yeah. No, stay away from Blackenstein. That's terrible. That's a terrible
never
movie.
saw that one.
Yeah. Oh no, it's you might enjoy it because it's horrible, but no, Blackula. Allow me.
I hear, while very campy, Blackula is actually very fun.
Oh yeah, and the actor who plays Blackula, I keep forgetting his name, but he's so
He's a
awesome.
good actor.
Yeah. It's like, hold on, he was basically like, for African American actors, he was like the equivalent to horror actors. So hold on, I'm gonna find him out. He's also hold on, Blackula.
Scream Blackula Scream is like, I think, one of the quintessential 70s kind of blaxploitation movies. Anybody who's like into that stuff, you gotta see that one.
Mm-hmm.
You got zombies, you got like disco, and it's awesome as hell.
Yeah,
like
Pam Grier as a heroic voodoo priestess. Yeah,
Pam Grier's in it. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, but no. William Horace Marshall, or simply William Marshall, he was a fantastic character actor who's appeared in all sorts of things throughout. But yeah, he definitely brings a lot of class to the role of Blackula, and apparently he appeared in a lot of various horror stage shows. So he was sort of like the Vincent Price for African Americans. But to be honest, I adore him. He's of course better known to pulp culture as the king of cartoons on Pee-wee's Playhouse, and of course I love him in his brief appearance as the pirate captain in the Video Pirates sketch in Amazon Women on the Moon. So,
oh yeah,
yes. Oh, we found some new videos to bootleg, my boy. So, but yeah, one up for William Marshall. So, but yeah, no, the Blackula movies are surprisingly good. So, but yeah, no, it's still though, guys. Like I appreciate both of you joining me for Bride of Frankenstein. Like I said, we came very close to not doing this one because the guy Brayton originally thought up of this idea, and he was going to be a major co-host of it, but unfortunately he had to cancel for some important reasons, and then Andres backed out. But yeah, no, this actually went pretty well. I just hung out with friends, and we just watched a pretty decent black and white movie. But I do agree with you, Win. Yeah, the movie does kind of rush things to the ending a little too quickly. So
For sure, for
Yeah.
sure. It does seem like they had a better ending planned originally,
Mm-hmm.
and then like ran out of money or something, and like, fuck it, we only got enough for one day. Just blow up the castle.
Yes.
Like,
A
kinda thing.
quick hello to Big Jack Films. Thank you for showing up. He does a lot of King Kong content on his channel, but yeah,
I'll have to check that out.
Yes, Goji Shay says I'm watching Van Helsing Halloween night with my cousin. She loves that movie. And S452 says I just want a good version of War of the World movies that's set in Victorian England. Yeah, that's hard to
Totally.
find. Yeah, although we still
That would be awesome. Seriously, no, that would be awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like having it, because every one they make is like Tom Cruise again or something. Like, no, man, give us the tripod war machines fighting like people on horseback and cannons and stuff. That would be really cool.
Yeah. So although yeah, have you ever seen the Jeff Wayne's musical version of War of the Worlds?
Well, I know the album.
Oh yeah, there was a live show done for it, complete with a life-size tripod that shows up halfway into the.
Really? I never.
Yeah.
Is it on YouTube?
It's might be on YouTube. Sometimes it periodically appears as a freebie on various British YouTube channels, officially, but it's always temporary. However, S452 hooked me up with a really cool copy of it, so that's something we might do on Twitch maybe before the year's over. So.
Sweet.
Okay. Yeah, but no. Win, Mark, thank you so much. You two are the only reasons I decided to go through with tonight's live stream. So, and I deeply appreciate you guys being really good friends and doing these silly things with me. And in the future, let's definitely do movies that you two guys want to do individually. So.
No problem. It was fun.
Yes.
Totally. And with that, I think I'm going to bow out and get ready to hit the hay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to bounce too. I forgot to feed my animals. They're begging, so that means I got to walk the dogs after my wife feeds them. So.
Okay. So.
Anyway, but thanks. No, this was great, and yeah, we should definitely do this again sometime.
No, definitely. So yeah, I'll say goodbye to my guests, and I'll stick around for a little bit longer, just to kind of. Anybody in the chat, if you want to share your final thoughts on tonight's movie, by all means, go ahead, or at least share your favorite the classic monsters for Halloween. But yeah, we'll stick around for another like 10 minutes or so. But go ahead and head off, Mark, and thank you, Win, for joining me. So
I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody. Please check out my channel. Check out my channel. It's Why I Hate the World, and also have a happy Halloween. Adios, guys. Bye.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Okay. See ya. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course.
Okay. All right. And I am alone. Alone. With no friends. Yeah, but I'm going to play one last little bit of music before we call it a night. So, because I always like to close things out. And if possible, try to... I don't know how the YouTube bots are going to react to this stream. I know it'll be up for the next few hours as it processes. But it's also likely going to maybe get blocked because you could hear a little bit of the movie towards the end. If not, I will repost at least the discussion bits, and I know Brayton will probably do a very good commentary video on our archive.org channel, which, by the way, I'm going to share right now. Hold on. So, in the chat section, if you guys want to revisit any of our past commentaries linked up with the videos, especially the first King Kong movie and the Mighty Joe Young commentary, you can find it in this following link. Right now we have the live watches for the Five Doctor, Time Mule's take on Turkish Star Wars, the live King Kong watch that we did for this channel, as well as the Week of Kong done with Andres and his other friends well before I knew them. The Hobbit live watch, the Monster Squad live watch, the live watch for King Kong vs. Godzilla, the standalone live watch I did with King Kong Godzilla vs. Hedorah, the live watch we did for Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Mad Monster Party, Mighty Joe Young, double feature of Grinch-related content, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. So yeah, Forever Alone Like the Life of a Reddit Mod. Hey, I'm much nicer than a Reddit mod. Now those are real monsters, my friend. Real monsters. Okay, but yeah, let me prepare the music bit that we're going to leave on tonight. I know exactly what to play, since, But yeah, And that's pretty much it. I might be able to post up some extra videos for Halloween come Monday. But for the most part, this was sort of the big thing for the month. There was other things I wanted to work on, but I expect to see those throughout November and especially throughout December. Goji says, I do really like this movie, though I think Son of Frankenstein might actually be a better sequel to the first film. You know, that Son of Frankenstein, I've been hearing a lot of good things, and that's the one I never really sat down and gave a proper watch to. I've seen Frankenstein many times. I've seen Bride of Frankenstein many times. But I've not seen Son of Frankenstein, so yeah, maybe next year we'll try to do a Son of Frankenstein, or maybe hold it off for early October. So, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed that some of the people I really wanted on the stream didn't show up, but again, Mark, Wynn, Nick, Laura, and Little Griffin were big helps, and I deeply appreciate you guys. Like, I recently discovered I have certain problems with me, and it really does affect, and it is not easy to deal with if you don't have the proper methods. I'm not going to go into detail about it, although I do feel comfortable enough to at least share it here, and it really means a lot. Like, a lot of this positive energy from various friends and acquaintances really does help you get through life. But Goji says, great stream. I'm looking forward to whatever next time is. We'll see what happens for next time. So I know we'll probably do something maybe next week for sure on the Twitch channel, whether it be the movie Graveyard Shift or otherwise. Doomzilla says, fantastic stream today. Thank you. And also thank you, Doomzilla. Thank you, S452. Thank you, Goji. Thank you, Warrior King. Thank you, Kaiju Kim. In the future, I'll try to contact you earlier if you want to do one of these. Big Film Jake, thank you for showing up briefly. Who else? I'm just double checking to make sure if we had anybody else here. Yeah, no, that's basically it. So I know we had 51 views, but who knows how many people were watching. So okay, and let me quickly open up the little thing that I want to play. Oh, view full playlist. Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute very quickly. Okay, you can still hear me. I'm just kind of preparing the last audio. But yeah, it's like, I'm sorry if I get a little weird in the past or whatnot. I know I have my own eccentricities, but there's also other problems, and sometimes I do get a bit emotional. I try not to get too angry at people. But you guys have been you don't know how much your positive vibes and your kindness have mean to me, so. And again, I thank everybody who comes and supports these things. I'll try to do another live watch before too long, but as it stands, I think this might be the last one as far as a group of people go, unless we can really set something nice up for later this year. Just because it was kind of hard to do it, and to be fair, I did kind of do way too many things at the last minute, but I know certain people no longer like to do these streams because they have more important things going on in their lives, or they just don't take these things as seriously as before, so. But no. So I'm not going to get too much. That's the problem with me too. It's like I wear my heart on my sleeves because I'm a Frankenstein monster. They didn't know where to put the heart. Ooh. It's all good, Raph. Thank you. And then S452 says the real Bride of Frankenstein was the friends we made along the way. Thank you. So, and to anybody who's watching this in the future, thank you for joining us. Go ahead if you want us to do actually anybody watching this, if it still holds up after a couple of hours, unless YouTube decides to ban it, go ahead and recommend what other movies you'd like us to try to do live watches in the future. But I'm definitely going to try to do one just for Win and one just for Mark, and we'll see where we go from there. But hold on. Okay, I got a little bit of a screw up here. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to prepare our little outro music right now. Oh. Okay, there we go. And prepare it. Center the screen. Okay. And move it to. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. Let me check the comments one last time before we call it a night. It's all good. All right. Thank you, everybody. I might do something for Christmas, but I haven't decided yet, and I don't know if I'm going to be invited on any Halloween streams at the last minute. But for the most part, thank you for joining me. It means a lot. So I'm going to leave you with a very fitting song for tonight, a much more loving tribute to Frankenstein, not King Kong. So that's basically it. So I'll talk to you guys later, and good night.
My name is Frankenstein. I'm baby Frankenstein. Frankenstein.